Hello. Hello. Welcome. Welcome to the YouTube side of the stream. Thank you for meandering your way over here. Twitch viewers over to the YouTube side. YouTube Live might be a little bit new to you. Make sure you subscribe to Binks down below. That's how you can chat. Like the dang stream. If you're watching now in the past, present, future, in an alternate dimension, wherever you are, make sure to like the dang stream. Welcome in, everyone. Let me get myself all set up here. Well, I think this is the first YouTube stream with the new UI, I believe. I was supposed to do it last Thursday. We didn't get to it last Thursday. You have Modok or Dakin, so you not going to try SS? My deck has Dakin in it, but you don't necessarily need Dakin to work with Silver Surfer. If you have Black Bolt Spectrum stuff, it can be pretty good. Oh, Infinity Conquest is open. Look at that. I have one Infinity ticket, chat. I did win last night. I won my first gold conquest in a very long time. Let me pull you over here. Yeah, mute the tab, not the stream. Good calls. If you're trying to get Twitch drops, you want to open someone else up. Oh, dude, Dan hit Barnumzola! Easiest grab of my life. Dan hit Barnumzola is cracked, dude. Look at how fun he looks. He's so fun and colorful. I've been waiting for that one for a little bit. The Chibi Baron Mordo is also kind of cracked. How dare they make it 1200? The audacity of some people. But Silver Samurai is here. 6,000 tokens. On reveal, each player discards the lowest power card from their hand. Not lowest cost, lowest power. A little bit different than the other cards you might compare it to, such as Colleen Huang. We have identical shops. Yeah, they end up being pretty close to each other. Man, I kind of want this Chibi Baron Mordo, but I'm very upset. Is this Ryan? The Chibis all used to be 700, man. Then things have changed. 2099 Black Cat looks pretty sick, though. Capullo's Cable looks very nice. I don't know if that's super new. I think I've seen that. Picnic Moon Girl looks nice, but we just got a nice new shiny Twitch drops one. They're all new variants? Yo, let's go. Yeah, they show much more new cards than previously. Yo, we're able to collect stuff immediately. That's good. How do we get to... Crazy? How do we get to our... How do you get to your collection level now? Am I insane? Oh, collection level. Okay. Whoa. This is pretty cool. Really like this Kitty Pryde. I like the wedding Kitty Pryde. I don't love the Silver Samurai variant, so I'm not gonna buy the Silver Samurai variant. But we are gonna crack Spotlight caches until we get Silver Samurai. Now, if you guys know, you should be, if you are utilizing the collection level as well as you possibly can, your goal should be to never really open Spotlight caches unless you're going to open all of them. I think it's pretty important to make sure that you have 4 available. Otherwise, you'll be complaining on Twitter saying that you had no other way of doing things, and it's not your fault, but you're mad because you didn't get the right ones. You might have bad luck, and you might take all 4, and it might happen a couple times in a row. That'll suck. But you want to make sure you use this new system to the fullest and min-max it. So only be opening Spotlight caches if you're going to open 4. Now, what I do when I go for Spotlight cache variants is I open at least one. If it's Silver Samurai, we do another one. If it's not Silver Samurai, then we just go until we get Silver Samurai. So we will always open at least 2 usually, because I wail in this game a little bit, and it's worth it. However, chat, there's one very important thing right now. There's 646 people in here, and I can't open any. Unfortunately, I'm unable to open a single Spotlight Cache until we hit 300 likes on the stream. It's a much lower barrier. I was doing a lot higher recently, but we'll just get 300 likes on the stream. So if you're watching the stream right now, down at the bottom of the stream, make sure to click the like button. It's a free way that you can support myself being a full-time content creator, which is a dream of mine. I've been very, very lucky to have happen to me. But it's very important to me to get likes on the stream because it helps signal boost me and get me over to other people. So I really appreciate it if you can do it. It's a free thing that you can do. You don't have to pay memberships. You don't even have to watch an ad. You just have to click a single button. And you're monetarily supporting me as a content creator, which is a super cool thing to do. And once we get to 300, we will crack open the Spotlight Cache and hopefully get Kitty Pryde Silver Samurai. Now we have had some pretty insane. You're gonna buy Silver Samurai. Future Spotlight stink. If Future Spotlights stink, then you should use Spotlight caches to get it. I think is how you should look at it, in my opinion. And then I don't know. It's interesting to me. All right, 12 likes away. We get 12 more likes on the stream, up to 300, and then we'll open our Spotlight caches. Silver Samurai is the goal. Spider-Man 29's fine. Kitty Pryde is absolutely wonderful. I really love this variant. That's my number 2 thing that I want is going to be the Kitty Pryde. Spider-Man 2993, and then of course 1,000 tokens is going to be the final one. Looks like we got it. Thank you all so much for supporting the stream. Make sure to like the stream if you're watching this in the future and you're not watching it live. You might have already done that. Then you're like, oh, I'm so silly. He was going to open it anyway because this is a streamed portion. But I appreciate the help no matter what. Let's see what our streamer luck goes. This is Silver Samurai Kitty Pryde. We want to go 1-2. Let's see it. Ooh! Kitty Pryde Wedding variant. We're going to throw some boosters into this right away. Now, if we get Silver Samurai, that's our ideal 1-2. Would be Silver Samurai and Kitty because we're going to open 2 no matter what. Let's see if the streamer luck holds. That was sketchy. What happened? It looks like I got the 1,000 tokens, but it glitched out and it didn't show anything. I guess we just got tokens, but it just didn't say anything. That's really weird. All right, it is what it is. Can't do anything about it. Maybe it'll show me down here. Not okay. Not perfect luck. Well, hopefully we still snag the Silver Samurai in the third one, so we don't have to open all 4. Spider-Man 2099. Unfortunately, we are going to have to open all 4. It is a nice Spider-Man 2099 variant. I really hate that it's doing this, but it is working as intended still. This doesn't give us the flash or the pizzazz. I didn't love the Silver Samurai variant, so I'm okay with missing out on it. But we did grab the 2099. Let's take a peek at that. Let's take a peek at our recent cards here. So this is our Kitty Pryde variant. We are absolutely going to bring this all the way up to infinity. Do we have to go infinity? We're kind of a little light on credits. Let's go ultra for now. We'll go ultra for now.
Animated frame.
Like the light kind of wing movement, like the tail movement, like the smoky background, like the depth. The face looks a little weird, but overall not too bad. Yeah, I'm gonna turn off and restart because I do not like opening stuff and not getting the pop-up that blasts at me. Roll back to tape. You get credit for 1,000 tokens. You're at 27. Thank you, Payback. I really appreciate you helping out and doing that. I would imagine so, right? It's usually there's anything that happens there is usually fine. Open the spotlight and got Jeff. Yo, those are really nice ones to get. It is really nice when you're not Series 4 or 5 complete and you snag a Series 4, a random Series 4 or 5. Those are super, super clutch. That's why I think the Spotlight Cache system honestly is like kind of cracked for... it's kind of cracked if you're like just finishing up Series 3. I feel like it's actually like insanely good. A lot of people were like, well, a lot of people that you see on Twitter complaining about it are usually whales like me, so they kind of have everything already. So it wasn't that much of an improvement. Very modest improvement, but that one's obviously a lot better. Okay, Kitty Pride, really like how this looks. We also want to dump some into Arnim Zola as well. We'll probably top off these. I really like the Dan Hip for this. We'll upgrade this as much as we can. We only have a few boosters for it. We'll see what it looks like as an epic. I forgot that we already bought the baby. But, I mean, I don't really have a choice, right? This one just came. I like kind of the glitchy, techie background. The light movement is pretty cool. Honestly, for Spotlight Cash, though, I really would have preferred a better Spider-Man 2099 variant than that. It just seems kind of okay. It seems okay. To me, that seems like a very... I already like the baby pretty well. I'll probably use it just to flex, but... just okay. Just okay. Let's look at what this Arnim looks like. At least at a legendary. Think they'll rework him? Spider-Man 2099? I think Spider-Man 2099 is fine. It's a cool tool. I think there's some pretty cool Zabu move decks that no one plays. Yo, dude, the face screen looks so good animated. Dude, the face actually looks insane on this. Dude, I've been really excited for this Arnim Zola. I use it on... I really like using it for thumbnails. It's just a very beautiful, very colorful card. But that looks wonderful. The face animation on this is insanely cool. I'm a huge fan of this variant. I have big praise for this one. This looks really nice. I'm actually a huge fan. One of the best rare variants in the game. Already one of the best rare variants in the game. It's so cool. Oh yeah, the scan lines. Yeah, like an old CRT. It looks so good. Dan Hip never fails. I mean, I will say there are some Dan Hip stuff that I think is fine, and I'm not like don't get excited about. But overall, I really like Dan Hip. So let's check out the first deck that we're gonna play today. I'm pretty excited for this. There might be some additional work that we need to do on it. For instance, I think that this Enchantress can be turned into a Shang-Chi or another 4-drop. But essentially, this deck has some really sneaky lines where we can try and get out a early X23 for an early Sarah, and then just kind of like slam points early on. It has obviously the disruption with Silver Samurai from our opponent. X23 and Colleen Wing and Dakin all kind of have some interesting synergy. Yeah, I do have the Dan Hip Dakin. Yeah, I really like this card. I jumped. There was like a House of M Dakin that a lot of people liked, but I just really like the Dan Hip one. It's very nice. I think that this deck is going to be pretty damn solid. There's definitely some things we'll need to adjust. We'll see what the meta looks like. Maybe we'll need some like destruction counters or something along those lines. But I think overall it's got some pretty cool legs. It just seems like a pretty fun deck to use. We'll do Blood, Sweat, and Tears Avatar. For title, Roots Chiropractor. Let's get into some gameplay. Thank you all so much for being here. What do we call this? But I think people can go way too far with Silver Samurai. I think his best use case is going to be in like either like a Zabu focus deck like this. The problem with like a Zabu focus deck is that in Zabu focus decks, you want to use Darkhawk, and Darkhawk has pretty bad anti-synergy with Silver Samurai. Black Bolt crit coverage, we'll see if we need it. We'll see if we need it. But I don't think we'll need it. I mean, I think Sarah on 5 is just totally fine. And because if we get Sarah on 5, we want to play it. It makes having Black Bolt in the deck feel a little bad. That's my thought process. That's my thought process there. But, you know, early on with these decks, you have to be smart about just trying to do what we can. We'll snap on Zabu on 2. Maybe we make Enchantress another just like another like pressure focused 4-drop. Because the Enchantress, like right now, I'm even just thinking about it. It's like, what am I gonna play? What if I have to play Enchantress next turn, right? Like, what do I do? I guess I don't, because I'm going to play our Captain Marvel, which sounds wonderful here. So over for JJ? Yo, that's wild. And problem with Jessica Jones is that, problem with Jessica Jones is that she, if I'm not, can't play her on 5, if I don't play her on 4, I don't get value off of her, which sucks. Captain Marvel's Shuri Lab is kind of like a bit scary, right? Because they could obviously have Sean. I think if they had Sean, they wouldn't want to shut off Limbo, right? I think if I was the opponent... Oh, is my layout all scuffed? My bad. Sorry. Thank you for letting me know. Sorry about that. I'm still getting used to streaming while playing this game full screen. It's very different. Thank you for letting me know. We'll go Captain Marvel, right? I mean, it's a nice play. Captain Marvel left also opened up Crossbones left, but I don't know. I think we're just saying Sean isn't. I think we might just be saying Sean isn't real. This is Sean is gonna feel really, real bad. Okay. It's Iron Lad Sean or whatever. Tribunal. Oh yeah, very happy with our snap. Very, very happy with where we're at with our snap. Also, very weird is for a Tribunal deck to turn off this location. That actually made no sense at all. That made literally no sense for them to do that. All right. So we could have Stature, Dakin, or Silver Samurai come down. This kind of blocks all of them. If this lands right again, we could be in some trouble. If they try and do their combo over here. Why just not do it? It's also really nice because I always maintain non-priority. No, actually, I'm not going to play the X-22. It looks stupid. Here's my reasoning for not playing the X-22, chat. If I play the X-22 right now and it lands right and they start to combo right, then I simply lose, right? I just get crushed. So I just play the Killmonger and then I vibe. No matter what I draw is fine. Dakin's great. Dakin's wonderful. Well, 11, 10, Enchantress, everything right. They have priority. Super easy win. Opponent has Cosmo, how are they winning? Is their plan to just Cosmo right? That seems ludicrous. Yeah.
Victory.
Their plan is just the Cosmo right. They're maniacs, and I don't think they would go for that. I mean, we would tie left. No, we'd actually lose if they did it, but no one would ever do that. Maybe I should have just targeted one lane then. Interestingly enough. I could have upgraded the Silver Samurai. Let's do that right now. The base card for Silver Samurai actually looks very pleasant. I actually quite like this card. Good first game. Nothing too crazy, but it just seemed like that first game was really solid. I mean, I just had access to like my whole deck. The Sarah came down just on time. Everything felt pretty good there. Just overall, just solid. Okay. Go Nova here. Nice, man. He's off our Enchantress. No worries. No worries to me. Did you get Pixels Rio? Pixels Rio do be looking pretty funny. I don't have quite have an answer for you. It's a funny looking card though. Do we think they play the kitty again? What would they play if they didn't play the kitty? Just Bishop? Angela Kitty? Armor Kitty. Okay. Kitty's gonna be armored. Would have missed with our Killmonger, so I'm happy we didn't make that play. Certainly thought about it. Ooh, should have thought about the shard gave us no draw here. It's pretty relevant. Go here. We'll get a little ramp going. Give us some options for later turns. Actually, wait. You can simply just Enchantress this Nexus later. Worth thinking about. Maybe just Silver Samurai? Yeah. They're kind of crazy for not... Oh, I guess they had to for the Hulkbuster. Losing the Taskmaster is great. It's just access to Satchers. Sarah would be so big here. Ooh, okay. How is you can lose priority? We have to hope to lose priority, but it's gonna be. It's going to go right here if we want to lose priority. I want to play like. Enchantress. I guess we can't even play Enchantress Killmonger, huh? Wow, it's actually very annoying. Their turn is probably Shuri Kitty left. Their turn is probably Shuri Kitty left. Maybe just Enchantress left. But just Enchantress left, it's so rare that we're getting ahead. Crossbone stature, why would we just want to like power ahead? We lose to so many things, I feel. He's a 20. Yeah, it's just so hard to ever beat their 20 power kitty, right? I don't have too much good follow-up with it. We can only add like 2 more here. But they play 20 left. This gets us to 24. They'd be at 25. As long as they have 5 energy to get more than 3 power. Yeah, it's just GG's. Only lose 1 cube here is fine.
Escaped.
That's only 371 likes? You tell me, man. You tell me. I wish there were more too. I like the dang stream. It helps me for free, and I appreciate y'all. I like the lines that this deck is doing, though. It does feel fine. I surprisingly kind of have been digging the Crossbones with it. The Crossbones has never felt bad yet. But we'll just have to see. Enchantress Killmonger isn't 6. The Enchantress got hit by Iceman. If I didn't have the Iceman on, I would have been fine. All right, let's make our opponent. Let's make our opponent pay if they wanna stick around. We have a crazy double Sarah turn coming on turn 6. Alright. Take a cube then.
Victory.
Killmonger goes to 2 and the Enchantress goes to oh wait, you're right. Enchantress goes to 4, Killmonger goes to 2. They would have played Shuri and would have been tied left. We still wouldn't have been able to lose priority, unfortunately, with the Shuri. You are right though, I messed it up in my brain. It wouldn't have worked either way though, unfortunately. But you are correct. That was the better play line. To at least go for it. But yeah, the same thing would happen with the Shuri Kitty. They would still lose priority, and then we would still not be able to do it, which is unfortunate. But okay, we do have a line to get early Sarah. Early Sarah is an interesting line that we try and hit with this deck. Stature's active. Nice. I wonder if we need some redundancy for good cards to hit on our Silver Samurai, because it does feel like sometimes Silver Samurai feels like it hurts quite a bit. Maybe we need like a Swarm. Swarm as an additional card, potentially. I could see being pretty good. We just Captain Marvel middle. Leaving Captain Marvel right leads it to potential of getting Shang-Chi at some point. It's a Kitty Sauron deck. We don't know if it's a Kitty deck. It is a Sauron deck. We just slam the Crossbones. Stature right. I don't hit the snap button here. They need to pay a lot to win left. I think we're okay with it. Or they have to pay a lot to win middle. We're gonna be at 17. Okay. We're doing some fun Taskmaster stuff, but we can discard the Taskmaster actually with the Silver Samurai. So they play a giant card here. Get rid of their Taskmaster. Very scary. They shouldn't be able to beat us middle. I have to hope this is enough left. Loses to Red Skull, but if they had Red Skull in hand, they would have played it. Loses to a lot of stuff. I mean, it sucks, but maybe we have to just take it. I guess Captain Marvel can jump left too. Maybe it's enough with Captain Marvel. Have to get beat 15 here. She-Hulk. Don't be Ebony Maw. No! Damn it. Oh. Literally beats us by 1. Damn it, dude. So close. We might need something else to do with this. We might need to fit a Swarm in here. I don't know what we cut to fit the Swarm. Maybe the X-23 is not worth. I guess we haven't hit our really good lines, right? Like Zabu, Silver Samurai, discarding this is really strong. I mean, this is our perfect line, right? Like if we can't win with this line, then like what are we doing here is kind of our question to ourselves. This is our literal perfect line. Especially if we get Sarah on 4. I think our problem is we just don't have enough cards, man, it feels like. Chaos White Crawbones is just it's a 4-drop that I think is better than people give credit. Don't land middle. Please don't land middle. Okay. They might win middle, man. They have 5 costs. They get the Sarah, but we have to discard this to get the Sarah next turn. I think it's worth it. They can play 3 cards, we're sad. They can only play 1. Okay. We have a 1 and 3 to hit this. I did discard their Muramasa Shard for them. But they might have wanted to do some more cool stuff with it. We'll play Sarah middle. They probably wanted to play the Muramasa Shard middle with this stuff. Already snapped, right? Get our Raft card. We're playing it next turn because I'm scared they're going to do... If they didn't do anything to go for the Raft, I'm scared they have something up their sleeve. I want to play the Thanos out now. Well, that Thanos, they seem so confident.
Enough said, bub.
I don't like holding the Thanos. I can't give you the exact reason why. I really don't like it. Maybe that's gonna cost me, right? Because now I'm gonna have a lot of trouble winning left. I can't win middle. I guess no, that was just simply a bad play. Yeah. They're all the Thanos. We live and learn here. I should have played the I missed power here for no reason. Wow, their X-23 even landed left. Missed power for no reason. It didn't matter too much. Yeah, holding the Thanos was definitely needed. I should have also played the Muramasa Shard off of this lane to hope that the X-23 could jump over. It was another misplay. It's okay though. We're learning. Swap CM for Chang. I don't know what CM is. I don't know what CM in my deck. Chantress for Sean is something I'm definitely considering though. I feel like we're running out of cards. And that's not a good look. My Vets is very strong for me. Why do people want Ghost Rider? Ghost Rider seems terrible in this deck. You don't think the Killmonger stuff is helping too much? I think the Killmonger stuff is some of the best thing that the deck has. It's a very important redundancy. Okay, we're gonna lose a draw here, but we're okay with it. But we're okay with losing the draw here. Maybe we shouldn't have played Nova left. Argument for that. We have a lot of good things going for us here. They probably don't have destroy stuff. Our deck and stuff's gonna go pretty out of control pretty quickly. Nova first? It doesn't matter, but yeah, Nova first. Nova first actually doesn't matter, because it just matters when you play the shard if we do the Killmonger thing. But it is good habit to have. I will definitely not deny that there. The order for Nova and shards matters in a different way. Okay, I want more Calling Wings, but Silver Samurai or Killmonger are best draws. But we might just need to play Calling Wing here to start. Adding more shards to our hand. Actually, it might just be Crossbones, Killmonger, right? Or Crossbones, Calling Wing. So Calling Wing will discard this card. We'll get another shard in our hand for Killmonger reasons, potentially. Okay. Killmonger. Gonna give us some very, very large Dakins. Obviously, Shang-Chi is going to be a bit of an issue. Very nice to get that extra Muramasa shard that we landed. If we get Killmonger, we can go Muramasa shard left, Calling Wing, and Killmonger, which goes pretty nuts. Yeah, there's aiming for Big Knoll here, but the Big Knoll isn't going to be enough. Or Samurai. Does that make anything different that we want to do? I guess we can play around Sean a little bit here. Give us some redundancy for Sean. Seems nice. Keep this in hand to discard it. Yeah. I'm speaking a little bit far from the mic. Are other people having trouble? I think I'm fine. I have the mic turned on fine. I'm talking directly into it. I guess it's like, it's harder now because I look more this way. I used to look this way, and now I have to look this way for the game. So I do have to adjust, I guess, doing this. Yeah, Big Dakin is big. Never forget that Big Dakin is big. I'll never understand doing like these Carnage type plays, but I guess they just kind of wanted to get the card out. And you draw some that their plan was always to null, I guess. Even if they stack the death left, we were fine, which is pretty cool. Dakin's a monster of a card, man. Yeah, it's so weird because like, yeah, I used to have like my mic in one position, but I will adjust. I will adjust. I appreciate you letting me know. Yeah, Dakin do be smacking. Very true and based. Okay. It's basically the new good card stature deck. I don't know what you mean by the new good card stature deck. I'm sure there's a million versions of it. They're all pretty similar, but yeah, we just built it and tried to figure it all out. Samurai Dakin does seem very strong, yeah. The good combination. Obviously, cloning vats helped us a lot there because one of our biggest problems is having enough cards, which has just been causing us issues. It feels like we're running out of cards when we're playing things on curve, which is scary. Okay, we don't have Sean, so that's not great for us. We do have Dakin on curve into Silver Samurai might be our play. Into Sarah. Single Dakin is totally fine. Captain Marvel is always nice, but not super needed by any means. Drawing cards is always good. I think we do use this curve most of the time though. And switch off to Zabu X23 though. We don't have access to any of our other 4-cost cards. We lost Captain Marvel. Chantress and Crossbones are still in the deck. I we just take our nice curve that we had. Back in Samurai Sarah. Then we get to play like Stature X. We just gonna play a ton of cards at the very end. Yeah, I'm interested in Swarm. Oh, I don't think you can run Swarm as a tech card right now. Also, Swarm is 3 power. Swarm at 3 power is very, very hard to use as Silver Samurai. There are a lot of cards that do not fit the bill for what you want, which just causes a lot of issues. Samurai on curve here. And when the Sarah comes down, we'll have a burst of cards at the very end of the game. Now, if they have Sandman, we're a little bit scared. I guess we go right here for Galactus reasons. We snap. They could have Doc Ock, which causes some problems, but we just need to outpower. We're aiming to outpower. We're aiming to overpower Galactus here. Whoa. Okay. Interesting play. Yeah, definitely a Galactus deck. Professor X is sneaky though. If they have a Hobgoblin, we're in a lot of trouble. If they have a Hobgoblin, we could certainly be in trouble here. Problem is they have priority, so I was thinking we could maybe do some cheeky Killmonger stuff. But with them having priority, I think we're fine. Hobgoblin crushes us. We're in a lot of trouble if they have Hobgoblin. We just kind of have to accept it, unfortunately. Yeah, Galactus Rite was definitely a potential expectation. Oh, the Hobgoblin's gonna be so hard to beat here, dude. We can beat it though. I mean, if they're trying to Galactus Rite still, this will beat it, which is very nice. I'll go Enchantress. Let's go Monger. We're gonna get up to enough over here on the right to get it. I was gonna come if they get to 11. And they could have like a 12 power card, right? They could have Destroyer Rite. Their Destroyer deck, Destroyer Rite is very, very hard for us to beat. This is our best chance though. I think we take it. I think they're gonna try and go for a Galactus, thinking that we can't get ahead. But Skillmonger will put us over the top with the Nova. Maintaining power middle. Winning right. Yeah, the Destroyer does get us though. GG's. Well played by our opponent. Cool deck. Cool deck. Galactus Rite still wins log. It does not. It does not. Well played by the opponent. Thought about adding Moon Girl. I have said a thing that I'm actually missing is card draw. Moon Girl is very, very intriguing. Moon Girl is incredibly intriguing. Yo, great suggestion, chatter. Thank you very much. I think that this deck would love Moon Girl. Like, one of the biggest things I was saying is that this deck is missing card redundancy and like extra draws. And I think Moon Girl kind of solves that, like, straight up, right? I think I like the Dan Hip one better than this. Bring you up to Epic. Place Nova? Nah, Nova's great. Nova's great. Nova gives the deck really nice redundancy. And it helps us with our Killmonger lines. We can get Nova out of hand, it's cost 1. It's not a problem with shard blocking whatsoever. If it becomes a problem, we'll deal with it, but I do not think Nova will give us problems at all. I actually disagree with that pretty wholeheartedly, but I love the Moon Girl change. I think that's very, very smart. I swapped Enchantress for Moon Girl. When you have redundancy, I bet I said it wrong. Card redundancy. Redundancy just means having multiple versions of cards or multiple things that do things. So Nova gives us other outs with our Killmonger. So basically, if we only had Killmonger, it doesn't really do anything except unless we have to like play the shard and get it. But Nova also just gives us a great target. It's an easy card to play out early on in the game. I don't think Nova gives us an issue at all. Yeah, lots of good things to do with Moon Girl. Lots of good things, dude. Stature, 100%. The Moon Girl is super necessary with this deck. And I completely missed it on the initial look. Get a Captain Marvel middle. Seems really nice. I don't like playing this Killmonger on curve, so we have 4 out of 7 draws give us a better play than Killmonger, but we might just have to group it and rip it. Actually, no, I'm probably not going to rip the Killmonger. Yeah, this sucks, but I have to do it. We can play the Crossbones left always, which is very nice. Moon Girl, obviously going to be a non-factor this game. But you deal with that sometimes. We're going to be in some trouble here. I think we're throwing on Moore Island. Which kind of sucks because we're going to have Sarah and Captain Marvel on it. If our opponent snaps, we're probably running here. We're in a lot of trouble. Thank you for getting rid of my X-23. I wish I could take more advantage of it. But it was nice of you no matter what. So we do have Colleen Wing, Killmonger, Crossbones. If we get Dakin, we have Dakin, Killmonger, Colleen Wing, I think is probably the best way that we can do it. Left is going to be tough though, man. Left is going to be real tough to win. This might be enough. 9 left. And a lot right. And then we have a big Captain Marvel that can jump either way. Their Jeff is scary. I think this is the best play. This is our best play. And Jeff's scary, but we have the Captain Marvel too, so we kind of have some good things that can happen here. But if they move the Jeff left and play something, we could be in trouble. Yeah, I have Marvel, they have Jeff. The problem is that they're ahead in quite a few locations, but slamming 12 right, they probably won't be anticipating. It just depends on how much they push the Jeff. I'm gonna guess they try for left, so I probably should have Colleen Wing to left. I think Colleen Wing, we'll see what I think Colleen Wing left was the better play. Because they're almost certainly putting their, they're putting their focus right. And we're gonna get ahead, we're gonna win, let's go. Very cool. Very cool how this deck works sometimes, man. I'm pretty sure we must get over the top here, right? We had 8, and then the 7 from the Captain Marvel gets us over. Very cool synergy a lot of these cards have, dude. This is fun. Dude, the Crossbones is pretty good, right? Skullmonger will not kill Stature. I not ironically am enjoying this card in the deck. I feel like there's always one lane where the Crossbone feels just okay to slam down. I decided to go right, thinking that maybe we wouldn't have enough to go right. If we had made our play and said we played the Colleen Wing left, we would have lost. So I'm pretty happy we ended up making the right choice. I guess it makes sense. It's always like multiple levels. Yeah, Captain Marvel is a great card right now. Very nice card. Carried that game for sure. Like, their opponent was in such a good position, but that Captain Marvel made that last turn so incredibly uncomfortable for them, right? Like, if I was the opponent, I'd know that was probably like the best they could possibly have done there. It's very hard to make the choice to go left with Morag, right? Thinking that you can put a decent amount right with the Jeff. But being able to slam 8 left and 12 right on the final play is wild. I think this Dakin Colleen Wing package in a Sarah deck is very, very powerful as well. I think we hold this because we have access to playing Colleen Wing on 3, potentially. Who do we draw here? Ooh, okay. Now I want to play more on curve. I kind of want to... Let's get the X-23 out there. Into Dakin. into Moon Girl. Then we have 2 Calling Wings to discard Dak and stuff. We could still, if we top deck Killmonger, maybe we look at a different line, but I think playing out the X-23 and getting multiple Moon Girls is very strong. Oh, I should have saved the maze for Dakin. That's a misplay there for certain. And we get multiple crossbones, chat, Pog. Wait, we're missing Shard. Ah, we messed up. We're missing Shard. We're missing Shard with this line. Interesting. Okay. And I don't think if we go Captain Marvel... Wait, if we go Captain Marvel, pass... Yeah, we still aren't going to hit the Shard, right? We're not even close to hitting the Shard, actually. I completely missed. I think if we would have played the X-23 on curve, we were fine. How do we miss here? I guess the Dakin does make the Moon Girl a bit more iffy than you'd expect. You just play your Silver Samurai now? I think it's worth it to just play the Silver Samurai out now. Maybe don't target right. Maybe just go here. Yeah, I think we just play the Silver Samurai. Interesting. Very interesting. Okay, got their forge is very nice. That seemed good, right? I mean, we're just gonna be very ahead, middle and left. If Captain Marvel Calling Wing is just probably enough next turn. They're going really hard right. Okay. Captain Marvel's stature. 4, 3, 7, right? It frees the Captain Marvel, but I think that Captain Marvel stature is the play. Their Captain Marvel scares me, but theirs played first. So theirs played first is actually very important here. I think this wins almost always. I don't think they've played middle yet. Or did they play middle? They did play middle with that. Yeah, I like this. It's very hard for them to win here. If it's just a Chavez.
Higher, further, faster, baby.
Oh, it does beat us.
Higher, further, faster, baby.
Hmm. Interesting. Stature right was a win there. Very hard to spot. Was stature right a win though? They would have had 17, we would have only had 14. Their Captain Marvel wouldn't have had to run. I don't think it would have worked either way. Crystal instead of Moon Girl? Crystal gives our opponent resources as well. I don't love. X-23 for Forge? No, I don't. Just for Dakin? I don't think so. Double discard move? That could be cool. I think we held back instead of playing on curve, which is what held us back there a little bit. We just need to be a bit more aggressive by playing out. Because of Moon Girl, especially when we have Moon Girl in hand. If we don't, maybe we can hold back a little bit. There's a lot of learning with decks like this. The X-23 is actually kind of scary to discard because of the bar with no name. We can land the crossbones left though, which is very, very pleasant. Okay, what do we get here? Or any range? Playing anything sucks ass, but Digress. We can't go Moon Girl into Silver Samurai into double stature. Depending on what we draw. I guess if we go Moon Girl, Silver Samurai will discard itself at the very least. Kind of cool. Okay. Big kitty. Get rid of their Taskmaster, which is nice. You see a Shuri Kitty come down. This is actually really good against Taskmaster decks. Silver Samurai will get rid of our Colleen Wing, which kind of sucks. Then we can go like Crossbone Stature. To finish, we might get Captain Marvel Stature. Picking off their Taskmaster I think is really good. Lost this one? I don't think so. I think you guys are... I think you're... Oh, that was Taskmaster. Taskmaster's 20. We beat it? Oh, hiding the Taskmaster's so cool. I didn't anticipate that at all, man. Nah, 14's all we can get. This is gonna be 20, man. Dark Dimension Taskmaster is really good. We're okay to lose one here, though. Let's make him have the Shuri and the kitty and everything. Legion? Whoa. Very cool. Very cool idea. I didn't consider the Legion at all. This is a very smart play by the opponent. Very, very smart play by the opponent. Yeah, very good play by them. I wasn't thinking Legion at all. I was so sure that was Taskmaster. I don't think the Stature Right made it so that their Captain Marvel didn't have to move in that previous game, if that's what you're talking about. We'll snap with Zabu in hand. We like our Zabu. Plus we have a free place to Vormir, which is really nice. PC version of Marvel Snap is only available on Windows, yes. We get X23 next turn. We'll probably play it for an early Sarah. Sarah is always very pleasant to have. Like if we get X23 next turn, we just simply play it left. Then we get access to Sarah. Alright, dude. Chill out, bro. Chill out, dude. Everyone's freaking out, man. Another Dakin Enjoyer? Okay, we got the Colleen Wing, which is quite nice. We'll go Captain Marvel Nova this turn. We're gonna have to start getting ready for left. The Captain Marvel is very strong for us. 6-power Captain Marvel is no joke. I mean, they could obviously have Bucky, which is a bit scary. Valley of the Hands. It says after turn 5. We're probably playing Sarah middle anyway, so I think we're fine with that, actually. I think we're actually fine with this because we'll play Sarah middle to block it. Maybe we'll play Sarah left if we want it. I guess we'll decide. Do I just play it? No, I need to pop Vormir. I need to pop Vormir. It's the correct play. Okay, they got 2 shards in hand. The Dakin right now is looking very large. Order? I played it in the right order. I did it good. But I want the Nova to appear middle. I think I want a Silver Samurai as opposed to Sarah. I think Silver Samurai gives me more outs next turn because I'll have like a 1 and a 2 that I want to play, and then I could draw any card and I could play it, which is just as good as Sarah. I think the Silver Samurai is good. The problem is I have to choose if I want the Nova to reappear or not. And their Dakin's gonna be 16. They're gonna add 12. They're gonna be at 21. Our Dakin's gonna be at 10. We're gonna add 5. I have to do it this way, unfortunately. I must do it this way, I believe. Unbelievably rude. How just unfathomably rude of my opponent. They always play a shard right, yeah. I think we're just dusted here. They play a shard right. I think they might run into some trouble if like the X-23 jumps right, and then the Captain Marvel can jump left. We'll try it. I guess Stature left always beats us. They might play Stature middle though. We should probably run here. But popping the X-23 into a different lane gave me some hope that maybe we could make something good happen. Yeah, they just calling winged it. And Stature.
Higher, further, faster, baby.
If that X-23 jump middle, we actually get a win there. I think. No. I don't think it mattered. Tough. Should have always been running there for sure. That Black Bolt was so rude, dude. Black Bolt was so rude. Different priority, we were fine there. Playing Dakin into Dust Domain would have won it. What are you talking about? Would have died. Samurai, do it. You and your opponent discard your lowest power card. Hopefully get some Moon Girl value here. You need Spider-Man? Dude. I think advice you get is wild. Okay, early Sarah is very nice. Snap on this. We're gonna get a turn 4 Sarah. It'll give us a lot of options. Turn 4 Sarah should give us quite a few good options. Probably Cerebro 5, huh? Chat backseeing like crazy. I don't mind the backseeing. I just, some of the suggestions are insane. Some of the suggestions are very insane. Like I don't know why I would ever run Spider-Man in this deck. I don't see any like true use case. Okay, any card we draw we can play with Silver Samurai next turn, which is really nice. We might just get rid of the Moon Girl. Man, this Moon Girl seems so good on paper. I guess this turn to draw 2. Moon Girl felt really nice on paper, but in practice it seems not very good. So lose our Moon Girl, but we should be able to play like everything else out next turn. We should go pretty crazy. Like 2-2-1. Wait, the problem is here we might not be winning any lanes. Is that a concern? It's kind of a big concern if we're not winning any lanes, actually. We're actually screwing over their whole Cerebro game plan. Let's go here. We just don't play anything bigger than 5 left. Which actually we might not be able to do. No, we will 100% be able to do it. Oh, and we lost our Cerebro. I guess we don't have to worry about that anymore, huh? Oh, we weren't able to play our crossbones though. That is something that we were worried about. Was indeed something that we were worried about. Will we order here? I go first. We always want to boop this. Be fine here. Be a little iffy. And watch on said Moon Girl now. Moon Girl feels really interesting. Like it's a cool idea in practice, but it's a cool idea in concept, but in practice it doesn't seem to work. A lot of games we've had card draw or things that have disrupted it. We'll just kind of have to keep keeping in it. We're dusting here, man. Would have played the Stature left, we were actually fine. Stature left, I think, actually boops them, right? Because they lose 6. Then maybe their thing goes. And this X23 dying is really what got us. There were the Polaris moving the X23. Should have just played the Silver Samurai, right? Would have been fine there. Wong, double deck, and double samurai. Wong, double deck, and double samurai. It's a lot of investment in a single lane. Samurai, Hobgoblin, Ghost Rider? It's quite interesting. Seen like people talk about like Iron Man as an interesting effect there. Back and left calling wing left is going to be very strong. We do have to pass. And unfortunately we are going to fill our hand, but it should be fine. That's fine. Base? How you doing? I'm doing well. Ghost Rider is terrible. Anyone who's suggesting Ghost Rider, just think about what it possibly will do for the deck. Because I'm in literal... I don't understand why people keep saying to add Ghost Rider. This sucks. I mean, we either have to full pass or just accept that we're only getting one deck and thing, which really sucks, man. It's actually unbelievably annoying that this was the hub. Completely bricked all of our game plan here. Double deck and double calling wing was going to be incredibly good. But maybe we just focus on one lane and then we just slam an Orca as a joke. Maybe it's fine. They only get 1, 2. No, they got 2 because they got the Zabu down. I think Ghost Rider can be huge surprise tempo. What card would get brought back by Ghost Rider that would surprise you with tempo? Please answer. I'm all ears to hear of some crazy idea of what it gives you tempo by replaying. Iron Man, so I have to get rid of multiple cards to add Ghost Rider and Iron Man. And then I can only Silver Samurai if I get the Iron Man, and then I'm just not Silver Samuraiing any other cards. Listen to yourself, chat. Just talking all willy-nilly. This is terrible. The hub actually just crushed everything.
Clear for takeoff.
Just Black Bolt. I do get a second Orca. Hey chat, how do you destroy that spinny vine thing?
And God of War. I don't know how to do it. I need help.
Chat, anyone, how do you kill that, Swingy Vine thing.
The red one that spins really
It's
fast.
the red one that spins very fast.
Ragnarok, yeah. Right, I'm playing Ragnarok.
It's not Ragnarok, no,
I'm not
OG.
playing Ragnarok.
OG God of War. X23 here. Dual barrel roll. Yeah, Darkhawk is really hard in this deck because of the Silver Samurai. That's the biggest thing with Silver Samurai is because it works with Zabu, but most Zabu decks want Darkhawk, so it's kind of a weird back and forth. Deck is too expensive for Moon Girl. Yeah, it might be true. We like to have a lot of 4 costs in the deck. What are you so confused about, babe?
I'm in the mountain.
Is it a boss?
I'm looking it up. I can't find it.
What do you mean?
No,
What
it's
do you
just
mean
like,
you
remember
can't?
that-
There's no way that you can't find it. That you
Okay,
can.
well, I don't think I googled the right one. No, like the thingy I was axe at and it would like fly back at me.
You know the thingy I was throwing the axe at,
You're
and it would
watching
fly
me
back at me.
and
Yes, you have to go on the other side of it.
the camera's-
there
I'm
will be a
supposed
way.
to kill it from the other side.
Hmm. No problem.
I'm stuck. Frustrated. The little boy keeps telling me, it's fine, we'll figure it out. Are we lost? Stop him.
Kid's
He's my
based.
son.
Kid's based as hell. Silver Samurai isn't great here. I think we just go Crossbones left. Is probably our play. Just far enough ahead. And then we Captain Marvel middle after that. Yeah, it's definitely a bot, which is nice. We will just farm the bot as one does. They are ahead, which is nice. Or middle just in case. I don't really need to Moon Girl here. Strong guy deck, very scary. 8 power Captain Marvel feels great. Should always be able to clear up left. You can do this in a double Nova Killmonger. It's pretty cool. A cheeky little play. We probably don't even want to play it left then. Play this here. Moon Girl finding some value. Don't be weird, Jade. Bang, bang, bang. Jeez. What's up, MNC? You just hit the 55 Power Galactus on your first try? I did get it on like my 3rd try off stream, and then it took me almost 2 hours, and I actually never got it over on that stream. So congratulations, MNC Dover, for getting it the first time, man. That's really fun. That's really awesome. How long is people going to take to realize one cube is not worth 1 minute of your lifespan? What are you talking about? Think you need special items to get through the red vine? Ah. Okay, we get a Moon Girl stature here. We'll actually snap on that. It's very strong. We could top deck Captain Marvel or Sarah and we feel a little bit bad. We'd probably play the Killmonger on curve. I guess the Colin Wing would feel pretty bad too. Getting rid of their magic is nice. What's the best cube to lifespan correlation? It's a great question. This sucks. We're gonna lose a draw here, but I think that's fine. Nice to at least just get a card out of hand. Feels good. Almost certainly a Surfer deck we're dealing with right now. Moon Girl's fine here. We are missing a draw next turn, but we can Silver Samurai. It's gonna feel pretty good. We can't be playing any of this left. We're actually in a lot of trouble left. We might be playing double stature left next turn. Interestingly. What if we double stature left next turn? I think both these crossbones are very sad. What kind of top decks would you be looking at that would actually help us? Just fail to see how we win from this position, which is scary. Maybe go a little bit more earnest with it. Go like here. Some pressure on them. They actually have some good plays. Let's actually go right so that we have a crossbones location. And this will get rid of our X-23. We'll have some extra energy if we get... we'll be at 7. So if we draw Colleen Wing or Zabu, we'll be able to sneak it in with next play, which is pretty nice. This is lowest power card, so it will always hit the X-23.
I am Iron Man.
Man, huh? What deck are they playing? What's going left would be ideal. They're just some kind of Spectrum deck, huh? Wait, we're actually just losing to Spectrum. I should have went with the double stature play. I went with the double stature play, we're actually almost always winning. But just a single Spectrum here is just going to win middle. Very handedly. No Captain Marvel either. Captain Marvel is actually a wonderful play for us here. Captain Marvel is almost an automatic win. As long as they have Spectrum, we're just completely cooked. Don't have Spectrum though, then they just fight a total power game and they almost certainly win, right? Pretty much anything they play middle catastrophically put them over the top. You try this, turn off the lizard, maybe it's enough. I think Spectrum still gets over though. Oh, we made it! Yo! Very close, but we were able to get over the top. Oh man, dude, that's filling up for the lizard was real clutch.
Victory.
Yeah, they must not have had the Spectrum in hand there. They must have missed the Spectrum. That's tough, man. You know, you only draw cards 3 out of 4 games. If that 4th game comes, you gotta try and beat them. Wow, very nice, very nice. Cozy has way better content. All right, Jade. Well, I'm just gonna hide you and never let you talk again because you said one thing that was like weirdly mean and then one thing that was talking about my partner. So I don't really need you in the community, but I guess that just shows just don't be weird. Really not that hard. Is why you don't run Lizard? Yeah, I really like Lizard with Luke Cage decks in general. It's nice though. That's one of the nice things that as a streamer, you get to choose your community and cater it to try and be the best that it possibly can. All right. We'll hold X-23. Only X-23 seemed very nice. We will play it out now into Dakin, into probably just maybe Silver Samurai, maybe Crossbones. We can Silver Samurai. We probably want a Silver Samurai and Curve, right? So we have access to the stature on the final turn. We're actually gonna snap here. I feel like we're in a really good spot. Very nice Curve into Sarah. Get some light disruption against our opponent. Full Flower card is a little bit scary with the Dakin because it can get pinged off, but I'm not super worried about it. Feels like this deck just doesn't have quite the power output you need. Yeah, we're toying with it. We're toying with it. The Moon Girl might be bait. There's definitely a chance the Moon Girl's bait. Let's see what happens with our opponent though. Yeah, where's Dave, the defender of chat? So true. Legion move, yeah, it does look like Silky Smooth, but it's maybe more of a traditional move deck. The Human Torch is a very interesting card to play here. Nice cards we could ping off with the Silver Samurai. I can draw one more card. We can potentially choose to Sarah Wright. Sarah Wright might just actually be very pleasant for us to get down, to get an extra just 1/3 that we can play somewhere. It'll just depend on what we get. Already snapped up. See what kind of disruption we're able to get here. Oh, Craven's feeding, man. That Craven's feeding hard. Shang-Chi is also an additional card that we've thought about potentially adding. I really do like the Sarah right here, giving us access to a Sentinel. I guess I could have Silver Samurai'd right last turn, right? Because I would have had one additional card left. And then I could have chose to Sarah this turn if I so wanted. Being able to kill the Human Torch is going to be very nice for us at the end of the game too. If they're Move Wave though, Move Wave is something that I think people are going to try more, and it's not too shabby, man. Whoa. We're the Spider-Man 23 non-believers now, man. That was a monster play. Alright. Killmonger's a must play. The play is either Stature, Sentinel Nova, Killmonger, or Crossbones, Killmonger, Stature. Opponent is priority. Important thing to note. I don't think they can stack too much more power mid. I'm not scared of a Heimdall really at all. Heimdall left is nuke everything. Heimdall right, we're gonna be ahead. Crossbones might be a better play. Non-ironically. You can go like Crossbones here. How do they ever beat this? Oh, the X-23 moving is actually very important to consider. Going way too slow. I think we win no matter what. Nice. Pretty sure we win this game no matter what. Win right by just a single point now. Win right by a couple points. Picking off that Iron Man is very important. I like the Chavez in the move decks. I think it's a smart play. Very well done. What about you getting Silver Samurai for Stature? You don't have Stature, it's understandable to not care about it, but having another card that activates Stature is actually very important for the meta. Very, very important deck, or potential for the meta. I don't like that the Stature is common. Let's change that. Any missions that are done? A lot of missions. Okay. Okay, we got our nice shiny Dakin. Very cool. Get some more credits here. Yeah, that'll be enough. Rebro boosters, Wasp boosters, Leech boosters, Rocket Raccoon boosters. Very cool. No, I want you in the deck. What are you doing? Get back in the deck. Why am I not streaming on Twitch? Exclamation point schedule. Let's see what the animation looks like. I actually haven't seen the animation on this. Dude, the animation's a miss, man. It's actually kind of a big miss. The tail's okay, but they could have put some really, really cool things with They could have put some really cool things with the animation on that. That's very disappointing animation for Spotlight variant, honestly. The cat tail is like fine, but I don't know. I want to see like the cat like squinting, or maybe its whiskers moving. Something a little bit more dynamic. It just seems a little bit off. It's a bit disappointing. Okay. 126. What animation? The animation on the spectrum, or the stature. It's kind of non-existent. Okay, I really need a 1 or a 2 drop here. I guess this deck does fall a lot for not having 1 or 2 drops on curve, especially with the Moon Girl. Moon Girl has been kind of a non-factor. I was actually really excited for the potential of what the Moon Girl would do, but at this point, it kind of seems like a non-factor, unfortunately. Okay, hopefully we can stack Dakin Crossbones left. Feels pretty nice. Okay, very nice. We do get the Dakin available. Zabulon 3 is not nearly as scary as Zabulon 2. You simply just play the Crossbones left. Basically telling them, hey, we're going to win this left lane. And then we slam the Sarah right, and then we try and figure out how to win the game. Fortunately, we're not going to have access to our samurai stuff. Maybe there's a world where if we draw samurai here, we try and make a different play to get the stature online. What's going on with this Wong? We can go like Samurai X23 potentially. That would give us access to Stature, Wing Killmonger. If we Sarah here, we don't get access to the Stature, so ramping with the Silver Samurai might simply just be better. I think this is probably just better. Alright. We're gonna have priority. Maybe get an important card out of their hand. Ironheart is good. Bet you they really wanted to hit that Ironheart. Extra Calling Wind Killmonger is still pretty significant here. Does add extra power to their left, but I guess it ties, right? We're still up 16 no matter what. If they White Tiger, they get 4 White Tigers, but we're almost always winning right. We just play our like biggest card left, maybe. Like we just play like Stature left. We're here. I think this is gonna be our best play, right? The X23 isn't ideal, but if they don't do anything else middle, the X23 will jump middle potentially. Gambit? Good game. GG's. I think they needed that Ironheart to feel comfortable. I think they definitely wanted that Ironheart to feel comfortable. No Killmonger, they can 28 left. I mean, that's if they hit all 4 of the Tigers left, and then we would win middle. And the X23 would tie us middle, and then I'd probably win the tiebreaker. Be close. Moon Knight in this deck or Gambit? I don't think so. I don't think there's any reason to do that. Moon Knight's potential, but I think Silver Samurai is just better Moon Knight most of the time. We might have to squeeze a Chavez into the deck too. There's just a lot of things going for it. Maybe we cut the Moon Girl for a Chavez. It's interesting. The Moon Girl just has not felt good because it's hard to get cards out of our hand. Like, because Dakin adds cards. Very interesting. Not quite as easy as you would think. They don't play left here. I guess if we can get ahead and left, we can cross ones anywhere next turn, which is kind of nice. We definitely prefer Silver Samurai. We get multiple turns of Sarah, which is really good. I actually like stacking the crossbones. What's our opponent going to do with Sentinel Magic? Sentinel Magic, to me, is Cerebro 3. Which means if we get access to our Silver Samurai, we're in a great spot. Yeah, it's definitely Cerebro 3. Definitely Cerebro 3. So Silver Samurai we really need. We'll actually play it on curve if we get it. Really good. Getting off their Cerebro here could be really strong. We can get two statures as well. How does this change? If we go here, it doesn't really matter. Actually, this gives us more space and gives us another card that we want a top deck. We don't want any of our top decks. We'll get rid of this, and then we'll get multiple Captain Marvels. Play Stature Marvel, maybe. The most important thing is trying to kill this Cerebro, though. Alright, Marvel? No, Moon Girl to get 2 statures is so good. Moon Girl to get double stature is very strong. Okay, so now... I'm going to do a single Cerebro. We are a bit scared about, they have Valkyrie left. Valkyrie left gets us. Maybe? Captain Marvel actually... Yeah, no, if they have Valkyrie left, they get us, because they get to 20. We go to 9, even if the Captain Marvel jumped. I think we just have to say we're dead to Valkyrie left. Valkyrie left? I think it's Cerebro Valkyrie would be my guess. Yeah, almost certainly. Well played, opponent. Well played. I don't really have any way around that. The Professor X was really well played by the opponent. Very, very smart. Not all those decks run Valkyrie, so I think it's okay to play around that. Now they already had Bro down. We were pretty sure that Bro was there. Moon Girl came in really clutch there. I mean, it was, it ended up being a non-factor because of how their deck worked and the fact that they just had a Professor X snipe no matter what, but it was very good. It was very good no matter what. A good sub for X23. I don't know. I don't really have a good answer for you. Very hard to replace X23. Probably should play the Zabu left. The Zabu left was better. How to change tracker position? I just had them pop out. I use them as pop outs as opposed to in this system. Lost. This is another damn Cerebro 3, dude. Second right is good. Yeah, I think that getting rid of the Enchantress is good, but I don't think Moon Girl's the move. Is the problem. Moon Girl seems okay here. We're still missing this chart. This just it always seems to be the problem is that we're like just barely missing like the card that we want to hit. Is what it's been feeling like. Maybe just Killmonger here. Killmonger here potentially even into Moon Girl actually is okay. So we just go like Calling Wing, top deck. Calling me question mark? I don't know. Must be some kind of Spectrum ongoing deck, right? So if we Moon Girl, we know that our play is just Calling Wind, Calling Wind. Are we happy with that? Are we just Calling Wind Crossbones this turn? Or are we just Sarah? Just Sarah. Take a priority. I think they're gonna play Spectrum here. I think they always lose if they play Spectrum, right? Yeah, I don't think they... I would think they were hoping that Warpath would land middle, and then they would probably go for it. Everyone's Cosmo plus Nimrod? I don't know, man. Psychos. Kind of a psycho play right there. You hate avatars more than Nina? Why do you hate avatars? Why does Valkyrie take Dakin's power down to 3? Why wouldn't it take Dakin's power down to 3? Is there any reason why it wouldn't? We are gonna snap. I mean, double Dakin, we can Moon Girl it. It goes kind of crazy. Double Zabu. Played this guy before? I'm gonna destroy them again. I hope. Double Dakin is very, very scary. I am excited for the Wolverine avatar. I think it's gonna be the best avatar. If I do go for an infinite avatar this thing, then I will do it. Why don't I play Conquest? I do play Conquest. Dude, if we can get Skillmonger, we're in such a good spot. If we can get Skillmonger, we are cruising. Even like Calling Wing and Silver Samurai can do some cool stuff. Maybe just play the Crossbones here though, because anywhere else we're playing gets very funky. We just play the Crossbones and vibe. I'm pretty sure this is another Spectrum ongoing style deck. Come on, man. Pretty much every card we get other than Stature will give us access to discarding these shards. So we just gotta hope. What do we see here? Claw, go right. Here, piece. Killmonger. Literally, I drew the only card that doesn't work. I have 3 cards in my deck to discard these Miramasa shards, and all 3 are sitting at the bottom, dude. That's such bad luck, dude. So much redundancy in the deck just to just get destroyed, dude. I don't care how much redundancy you have, bro. You ain't enough, man. That sucks, dude. Those games are rough, man. Need Chavez? I mean, it wouldn't have helped. If those cards were going to be the bottom 3 with Chavez, it would not have changed if those cards would be the bottom 3. You still miss out on 3 cards with Chavez. It's actually more likely that that would have happened with Chavez. Interestingly, if you look at the math, it is more likely that that would have happened with Chavez than now. Because you're guaranteed to draw the Chavez. So it's actually more likely that you get bottom 3'd like that. But it all just depends on your thought process. Because if you're looking... By the way, look at these guys. All vibing. We'll play no vote. Iron Lead for Moongirl? I think Iron Lead is too risky. I personally don't like Iron Lead in the deck. Iron Lead to me feels too risky. A Silver Samurai here. Guy's name is literally Stream Sniper. Oh, he doesn't have a Taskmaster. Okay, Moongirl's fine here. How come I can play both of these? Oh, because I have extra energy from X23. We just play Moongirl here on curve is fine. Quite a bit ahead of our opponent. I wonder if they just have Shuri Red Skull lines. Certainly a possibility. We just get rid of our other Calling Wing. We're playing Killmonger here to get extra power. So we've already played Silver Samurai. Stature's a good top deck. If we top deck Dakin, extra power is actually quite strong. Let's go ahead and Killmonger now. I don't think we Calling Wing and discard our other Calling Wing. We have to actually have to play this middle in case the X23 runs right. I mean, they have no Taskmaster. I'm not scared of them. My Crossbones are not Black Bolt. Black Bolt you play on 5. Crossbones you play on 4. Realistically, how big of a card are they going to play, right? Has to be more than 8. It's more than 8. I don't know what card they play, right? Is to 11 left. I don't think I play anything more right. I make them beat us. She-Hulk? She-Hulk gets them to 18. But like they can't Taskmaster. Do this. We do tie a She-Hulk then, right? And then we can hopefully win just total power. Wow. Let's go She-Hulk, huh? Well played. So close to getting over the top right. We beat them playing She-Hulk left, which was actually a much more likely play and a much safer play by them. So I'm fine with my play there. I think my play was totally fine. Yeah, like the stream. Thank you, thank you. Appreciate you. I don't know. This deck is so weird right now because it feels like it's going pretty well, but I'm just losing a lot. It feels like it's so close to being good. But I just maybe this deck just isn't at the power level. Like there's just much better things you can do. Maybe that's like just like the unfortunate problem right now. It's that there's simply stronger things to do. That's BS who gambles one card. I mean, apparently they do. Okay, so if we top deck Colleen Wing, then we want to hold the X-23. If we top deck Silver Samurai, or if we top deck Killmonger, then we want to play the X-23. So chat, what do you think are we going to draw? Do you think we're more likely to draw the Killmonger, or we're more likely to draw the Colleen Wing? Twitch Minx found out about you tonight? I know Twitch Minx has always known about me. I think I'm more likely to draw Skillmonger, which means I should play X-23. Okay. Same odds? Shut the hell up, Payback. Obviously not the same odds because we drew the Killmonger. That I can't play because of Sanctum. A terrible set of locations. It's not great. I'm not going to sit here and pretend like it's great. Stack big cards left. Iron Man. Nice. Victory. I got them scared, chat. I was in their damn heads. I think my play there was Zabu middle, Silver Samurai left. I sacrificed 1 point of power from the stature for the potential for the Captain Marvel to jump middle. X-23 would not respawn if it got blown up in space, no. If it got blown up in Sanctum and then landed in space, it would still give us power? I'm pretty sure. We're able to push them and grab a cube, which is nice. Thank you for aggressively yelling at people to like the stream. Usually that's my job, but I appreciate when people in chat take the helm. Makes it quite easier for me. Nebula. If they don't armor that, it is going to die. Let's make them remember that. Let's casually explain to them that they must armor it. Let's see if they do. Did you say still way better than Sandbar? Oh, by a huge amount. Alright. They listened. We told them, chat. We told them what they had to do, and they listened. And if this is out last turn, we had early Sarah, which is really nice. I'm wondering if early Sarah is not even that worth it. Go Killmonger middle. Just X-23 middle then. They're gonna get ahead middle. Hey, the Space Stone? Power Stone. They're gonna get ahead middle. I wanted to freaking Crossbones last turn. We have many stuff. Oh, I'm giving them a Sarah, man. What a nightmare. I think we have to. I mean, I don't know. There's no better play, right? This feels terrible, but I don't think there's a better play. I think we're just running here, almost always. Feels cool to be one of the first members. Congratulations on becoming one of the first members. But it does feel cool. I hope it feels cool. Should feel cool. Bum, 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 bum. I mean, we should be running here, let's be honest, but I'm not going to. I'm a fool. I'm a bit of a fool. Popping the Power Stone, Reality Stone could be pretty good. Especially if they try and like I think we got him here? I think we got him. Maybe we don't. Yeah, I don't think the Dakin can't run, huh? Fortunately, the Captain Marvel can't move.
Higher, further, faster, baby.
Did do a little dance for us, though. Very close. A lot closer than we should have been. Interesting deck by the opponent. The Super Scroll to stop our Sarah was very rude, man. Yeah, Dakin Colony is a really good play with the deck. No twos. Sarah in sight though. Let's just get the X-23 out left. It's Partridge again. I'm having a lot of duels with Mr. Partridge or Mrs. Partridge. You never know. You never know. I don't know if Forge can sneak in here. Forge just buffs the Dakin. You'd just be playing it as a 2-4 basically. Buff the Dakin's good, but not as much of the focus of the deck. I don't know if I would personally. I do think the Moon Girl has to go though. I wish it didn't, but I do think it does. Really wish it didn't. It'd be much nicer if it didn't have to go. Are we just Silver Samuraiing here? I'm pretty sure they don't have access to Shang-Chi. I think we do just Silver Samurai and Curve. Moon Girl doesn't give us access to the Shard, unfortunately, because we didn't play a 2-drop. You kind of have to play like 1 and 2-drop. Get access with the Moon Girl, which is probably the biggest reason why it's been lackluster for us. And Silver Samurai giving us access to Stature. We can Moon Girl next turn, honestly. Yeah, there's no way we just do it next turn with the... Yeah, it's good. Multiple Super Scrolls in a row. Multiple Super Scrolls in a row. Alright, what do we ping off from the opponent? No Goose. Not too shabby. Get our Moon Girl out here. Double Stature. Crossbones might be our play. Let's play this right to make sure we have a Crossbones potential right. They have Sean here. We're kind of sad. Maybe it's Stature, Marvel. You're gonna Onslaught middle. Onslaught middle look like. The middle, they go to 18. Let's play around Onslaught middle. Wait, can we? Do we just get crushed by Onslaught middle? Do we just get eviscerated by Onslaught middle because it will quadruple everything? Will Onslaught middle quadruple everything? Ah, we got him. Nice. Moon Girl Stature does feel really good though, man. It's not really working with some sides of it, but the double Stature plays have been really good. Victory. Double Stature lines have actually been very, very pleasant. We'll go a couple more games with the Moon Girl. We'll keep trying with the Moon Girl. I don't mind it all that much. I hope you do, Project Chris. Good luck on getting to rank 90. Just put in Jeff? No, it's a terrible addition. Maybe not a terrible addition, but a very bad addition, at the very least. Hey, you wish you had Enchantress? No, I didn't, because I won the game. Pretty fine without Enchantress. But if Moon Girl's only here to double the stature, at the end of the day, it probably does have to go. As cool as that line is, if that's the only thing that it's doing, it's not enough. Just simply not enough. Ideal draw would be Silver Samurai here. Silver Samurai would be best draw. We have access to stature. Zabu Colleen. That's interesting. I actually really like Zabu Colleen because we can get some very cheap cards. Play triple fours in the final turn. Shuri for doubling stature in a different way? I mean, I guess. Seems very bold to assume that it would just work out that way. I think we can go Sarah left. Stack 10 there. And they have Professor X right, but I'm not scared of it. Professor X right is the only thing I really see that they have. I guess they could have Enchantress here. Obviously not good, but we can work around this. We're still ahead left, we're still ahead middle. Maybe Dinosaur though. Yeah, I just don't think we can beat Dinosaur, unfortunately. Silver Samurai helps, but it's just Silver Samurai is the problem. Dinosaur, they go to 4, they go to 3, they'd get 9, they get 14, we get 13, yeah. Unless the X23 lands middle? We just want to play it, right? It's just Dinosaur middle, so I don't know. I guess we take it. Dinosaur left. Yeah. Guess they would always have Dinosaur Sentinel, so they would always play it in that order. And then I don't think we had any way of getting ahead of it, unfortunately. Remember Lady Trash Strike? Yeah, what a terrible card. What a abysmally bad card. I think I need to change the way that I build my stream for shorts, though. I feel like my camera's too big for short reasons. Maybe, I guess for the time being, maybe I just do this. Then it should be fine for shorts. We'll work out exactly how that's gonna look. I have a lot of ideas for what I want to do with my, when I play X23 into Killmonger here, if we top deck as Sarah. We do. We're gonna snap. At least Sarah's quite nice. I guess this early Sarah line also lends itself to Moon Girl really well. Because we can play Sarah on 4. Moon Girling on 5 is very strong. This X23 lands right, we're a little bit sad. It's kind of fine. It's annoying, but it's not the worst. Okay, Sword Master Jubilee. Bigs. We're always Sarahing here. Moon Girl would be a insane top deck. Sarahing right? I think it's good. It dodges Sean. Play it left. Let's play it left. Yeah, we're never beating that, so. It's kind of stuck never winning right now, which is not a great position to be in, but. Might be a bot. They're playing very weird, but I don't think bots have the deck in Avatar. super nice for us. What's in our starting hand? Is it worth going for Sacred Timeline here? I guess if we go for Sacred Timeline, we can run into some trouble though, right? I don't think Sean is that good, man. Sean is not very good right now. There's very few times where I feel like Sean has been super nice for us. Another Killmonger? We'll try it. I just felt like we wanted access to more cards, which just gives us... Should be able to win left here. We're never winning right, so we should go... The danger room's scary. We should go here and everything middle, right? I'm pretty sure it was a bot. But you know what we say, we take those. It's kind of a cool line to fill a ticket time. But this must not be a bot, right? The absolute medley? I think they maybe just thought a tie was enough. Oh, that's very interesting. Very interesting. I don't think Iron Lad is good. There's too many cards that can be not ideal for us. Like Moon Girl oftentimes isn't very good with Lad. Calling Wing can be bad unless we have one of our key cards to discard. Stature does nothing. Crossbones does nothing. Captain Marvel's good. Nova doesn't do anything really. X-23 also really doesn't do anything. There's just so many bad Lad hits. I don't think there's any reason to play Lad in the deck. Still playing Defense Derby? I was playing it for a while, but I've recently stopped. Okay. Play the Crossbones middle. Feels pretty nice. Yeah, he emoted me. I don't think it was a bot. It just felt like a bot, I guess. Sometimes happens. Wait, we want to get our Silver Samurai soon. Do this and then Nova Samurai. Keep playing off of Great Web. I mean, a lot of stuff will get pulled to it, but we're just trying to avoid it best we can. Patriot Ant-Man. Okay. Get rid of a Muramasa Shard, add a Sentinel. Stature turns to 1. Fine. Interesting 1-2 punch here. I am wish I had an Enchantress now, I will say that. I would have absolutely Enchantress my own Zabu to murk this Patriot. Electra. If we get Killmonger, we eat their lunch, which is nice. I don't think we can play Moon Girl for that reason. Don't mind that. Add one to hand. This. Add one to hand. Camp Colleen Wing because of stature. Camp Moon Girl because you want to top deck Killmonger because he eats their lunch. One retreats. Okay. You don't know how to calculate silk movements? It is not easy, man. There's a lot of things that can happen. Setting up those final turns for potential silk plays is pretty tough to do. How's Silver Samurai going? I don't know. I don't know yet. It seems okay. At least in this deck, it's like fine. I think Silver Samurai will eventually be very strong. I think Silver Samurai will be quite strong. Hey Nova, we can always just play X23 left whenever we want extra ramp. Maybe next turn. Next turn into Captain Marvel. If we top deck Sarah here, we won't do it. Or another 2-drop that we want to play. Okay. But with Sarah, we do it next turn, and then we get early Sarah. We can even potentially, if we top deck Zabu, have a nice double Zabu and X23 play into Sarah on 4.
This just in.
Oh. Actually so beautiful. Actually insanely beautiful here. We're gonna be light on space though, but the Captain Marvel jumping left is very, very in play. I think Samurai is scary because like it took a while for people to really figure out that Stature Black Bolt was good, and then Stature Black Bolt started just shredding people apart. Middle? Nice. Left? Left is ideal. Middle's not great. I don't love middle.
I am Iron Man.
Here's the thing though, chat. We got their Super Scroll. They don't exactly know that. If we can push ahead this turn... we can get ahead this turn and they're trying to... If their game plan is to do any kind of like Iron Man or like Spectrum shenanigans, we can get the lead with this play. And we can play their Super Scroll, which is a Cosmo. But pretty much no matter what they do, us stealing their Super Scroll kind of just cooks them. They try and Spectrum here, we Cosmo them, which is really nice. This gets the Ant-Man trigger, Luke Cage, Iron Man. Yeah, they're absolutely cooked here. I don't even think they know it, but they are absolutely cooked. GG's. Playing the crossbones to get ahead, I think, was more important than trying to like do something cheeky with the Moon Girl. Because if they had played something and we weren't ahead and they did Spectrum, we might have been in some trouble, even though that we had their scroll. Spectrum can go pretty hard. So I think that just trying to get ahead so that we can guarantee to use a Cosmo to stop their Spectrum was more than worth it, IMO. More than worth it. I'm still stick with the Moon Girl, man. The Moon Girl's close to wanting to leave the deck, but I kind of dig it. I kind of dig it. X23 out. Potentially get another early Sarah game here. I think we probably play Killmonger left unless we get the Zabu. Or maybe Dakin takes advantage. I think the Zabu's better. Nova's best draw here. Bill White Hot Room. Oh, we probably have to run. Unfortunately, we almost certainly have to run at this point. They're going to get White Hot Room pretty much guaranteed. It's very bad for us. Very, 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 very bad for us. Negative. Huh? Sort of little cheeky Dakin combo. Maybe try and maybe ping their Steak. We're probably just running here, right? Magic very likely coming down from the opponent this turn. Dude, I'm saying, Amir, Chibi Baron Road at 1200 gold. I was gonna buy it no stop, and then I saw that and it made me sad. Give me a slight ick.
I am Iron Man.
Comes out of the deck here. Samurai, probably the best draw. What do we get for them? Mystique is nice. Definitely wanted to Mystique the Iron Man here. Is this enough? Oh, Double Surfer wins left, unfortunately. Double Surfer adds 12. We just run here. We just run here. I mean, I think we might be at the we might be at 100 even, so maybe the escape doesn't matter, but we'll still no, we've been winning a little bit recently. We'll still go through the motions. Hard to beat a negative deck like that. Had we had access to the White Hot Room, maybe, but no, it's very silly to go for that, even especially with their extra energy. Okay, we could have potential Sarah lines here. Top deck Zabu gets it. Very nice, we'll snap. Only top deck that really biffs us would be Nova. Nova stops our Silver Samurai from guaranteeing. But if not, we're going to have a really, really solid play line here. Potentially have Moon Girl's best draw, I think. I would argue Moon Girl is going to be our best draw. Nova's absolute worst by like a lot. Hate this game so much sometimes, dude. Okay. Just so unnecessary. So unnecessary. Still in an okay spot. This line's middle, we're in a worse spot. But cable for you. Maybe this Nova should have went right. Give us more options. Shouldn't be stacking New York this much, for sure. Completely forgot about Dream Dimension. But lucky I actually made that play because it made Dream Dimension so much better. They'll give us access to Sarah, which is very important. They can't play their Devil Dinosaur this turn, which is what they want to do. And very good for us. Girl is a must against all its ongoing decks? Absolutely not. Cannot disagree more. You're welcome to put it in all of your decks, though. Okay, we can play everything, which is very nice. Just wish everything gave us a little bit more, you know? I shouldn't have played the Nova out. This could win. Running 4 right, 5 middle, 1 left. Captain Marvel's always a factor. If they only play Double Dinosaur and something, we should be fine. I can't imagine too many things. Like, they can't Double Dinosaur Sentinel. Double Dinosaur Agent 13 right doesn't get them right. They have to play something left if they want to beat this Dakin, which will land at 1. They have to play at least... Okay, I think they're going to tie us... This is just a dinosaur we win, because we're tied here, and I think we win total power.
Higher, further, faster.
Jesus, dude, it's a tie! Oh, what could we have done there? Nothing. I don't think there's anything we could have done there that made that play better. And no access to discarding Muramasa Shard with Killmonger calling Wing. No. It's tough. Nothing would have changed what happened there. Silver Samurai seems inconsistent? What do you mean inconsistent? Oh, Silver Samurai says lowest power card, not lowest cost card. It's not inconsistent. It's certainly not inconsistent. It does exactly what it's supposed to do. Promise you that. MODOK really wants to be here? Nah, absolutely not. Cannot disagree more. We might be able to get a I think there's a chance that we get a Moon Girl off here. It's very exciting. We might have a 50-50 with the Silver Samurai and the Nova to get a double. I don't like this. Give her the card. That makes Silver Samurai not work. I still don't mind the Silver Samurai. Even if it's a Nova, it's kind of just whatever. It's a Nova, there's actually a chance we just Moon Girl next turn instead of sharding. Like shard. They have Electro on their deck. Jubilee, Zabu Crystal, Electro, Living Tribunal. Okay, that makes a lot more sense. Makes plenty of sense here. If we Moon Girl, we play Shard, Killmonger, Stature. That seems really good, right? Doesn't really matter if we play the Stature now or later. Unless they wave. Very often they're magicking next turn, though. Very often we see a magic come out from our opponent next turn, and then we just Sarah. That's the case. Sarah Stature or something. I think this is the line. Magic. Okay. As expected. Anticipated a magic here. Don't know if we're going to have enough power in a single lane, though, to beat this combo. I don't know if we're going to be able to generate enough power in a single lane. Dakin can obviously help us get over the top in one spot. But if they have Onslaught, and they have one card left in deck, they're going to guarantee... They've guaranteed Onslaught. I think we lose here, man. Let's wait. Did Silver Samurai discard an Iron Man? Oh, discard an Electro. They still have a guarantee on it though. Middle. All right, let's count it, dude. We know that they're going to have it. So quadruple 16, 17. Quadruple 17, it's 40, 68, 70, 72, 75, 76. That's if they don't play a card left. They probably find some small card to play left, so we're probably looking at about 80 power. They need to hit like 27 in multiple lanes. It's simply not possible. It's guaranteed too. It's tough.
Escaped.
Yeah, we had no way of beating that. That is a time that I wish I had Enchantress in the deck. Enchantress would have done me very well there. Or Super Skull, as someone had said. To be honest, best deck was Super Scroll or with Silver Samurai as a stature deck. Luckily, that's what I'm playing. So, seems good then, right? What's your best variants? No. Okay, drew all of my 4-cost cards and no Zabu. Hog. Dakin, probably best top deck to go Dakin into Silver Samurai. What's the song? It's like the Crimson Canyons or something like that from Final Fantasy, but it's by Game Chops. Sarah would obviously be the worst draw. Back and best. Howling Wing also really bad. I think we have to play it though. I hate that we have to play it, but I simply think we have to. Perfect draw. Can't leverage it too much though. I guess we can go Stature Sarah next turn. Return of the Angela's okay.
Opponent snapped.
Should probably be leaving here. Play it out though. I like to have fun. Nova maybe still gives me outs. I don't think Dakin gives me outs. Are they winning other lanes though? Their Captain Marvel can't move. This is them playing anything right, huh? It's not ideal. Try this. Silk was left, then the Captain Marvel can move, which is kind of scary. But, I don't know, this isn't quite all that easy for them.
Higher, further, faster, baby.
Interesting. Interesting, and then to play the Spider-Man first. Realistically, anything that happened, their Captain Marvel could have moved up, but we were very close for having a terrible curve at the beginning of that game. Different there. Like the streamy piece. Anthony's just slamming down the like the stream. He's just making sure people are liking the stream. Okay. Stature's in a really good Moon Girl spot, so if we get access to our Silver Samurai, we should be in a pretty good spot here. Really doing bad drawing our low drops. Guess the character your profile picture is? Oh, I can't see, it's really small. We do go Dak in here. We could go Zabu. I feel so bad on this turn though. Just Dak and maybe top deck like Colleen Wing, X-23 Nova. All those are fine with Zabu next turn if we need to. If we get Silver Samurai, it might be Samurai into Moon Girl. Alright, we have Zabu. No Silver Samurai feels bad, man. Order. Maybe they discard one of their own cards as a joke. Okay, they have to play the Deadpool out now for 4. I don't have that many options. We're almost certainly just playing this Killmonger though. Killmonger Colleen Wing is wonderful actually. You know what the problem with Killmonger Colleen Wing is? Grant some access to stature for 1. So we get 4 to give them access to a 1/6. Is that worth it? I think it's worth. We get 5 to give them access to a 1/6. They don't play their Deadpool left. I guess it doesn't matter. The Killmonger is going to move. We're giving them a Sarah and a 1-cost stature. It's not that good, honestly. They could also kill off the Mindscape, which is not too bad. We just play stature or whatever we top deck most of the time. So giving them access to the stature does most certainly feel bad though. But I think we just kind of have to take it. Very Deadpool, just going 10, right? Okay, so they have a 1-cost stature. Samurai Deathlock. Venom. Something? Just Death? They have whatever they top decked. Yeah, nice. Arnhem left as a joke. Arnhem left for funnies. I could actually Arnim Zola the Killmonger is a very interesting idea to go for. Arnim Zola middle was an interesting idea to think about. Could have gotten us a win. That was a cool game though. I feel like we were in control there. Interesting decision making too to decide whether or not to play the Colleen. I think at the end of the day it was better though than just passing, because then we give them access to like Colleen Wing. We just give them access to too many things. It's always a tough back and forth though. Give the Stature's 1 was very interesting, but if I don't do that, then I give them Colleen Wing as a 2, and I don't get the 5 power from Colleen Wing, and I give them access to Moon Girl if they wanted. It's like they could like Moon Girl, Colleen Wing, which is almost the exact same as Stature Sarah, right? It just, I don't know, it just felt bad. Not Calling Wing. I guess we can Calling Wing if we wanted, but... So we always play Dakin next turn unless... We always play Dakin unless we top deck Sarah. Then we probably just Calling Wing. We go Dakin here. I can't imagine they play something more than 4 middle.
Wind, aid my hand.
Fine. Still can't get access to anything with Moon Girl. It's so tough to get access to things with Moon Girl. Discard the Muramasa shard, have the X-23 die. Eventually go left. This access to 6 next turn. We could like Moon Girl, Captain Marvel or something.
Opponent snapped.
Snaps on us, huh? We have access to Captain Marvel as well, which is pretty scary for left. I'm fine with this. Ooh, Jessica Jones. I need this X-23 to land left here. Can land middle. Left or middle is fine, so it's like a 50-50 kind of. And it's the only place it can't land. Hog. We do this and then we play double Nova middle. Kind of interesting, right? I can't imagine they play a 0, right? Hello. How's it going? Going night night? Oh my gosh, can I have a Lilith kiss?
I think.
Oh, good grunties. See what this looks like. Love you. Ah, that's so bad. The Captain Marvel can't go left now.
Faster, baby.
Oh my gosh, dude. Bruh. What was he cooking, dude? A Valkyrie, man. I don't know what the hell, dude. What am I going on, dude? What are these decks I'm losing to? This deck is okay. It's got some interesting ideas to it. I just need a Marvel mid. You can't just play Marvel mid, it dies. I could have played Moon Girl and Marvel mid, had the Moon Girl die, then double Nova. That is a psychotic way to play. We'll play this here, always getting access to 5-on-4, which is nice. Unless they armor, of course. Dakin's great. We get access to early Sarah here. Love us an early Sarah. Double Dakin is very good. Hopefully the X-23 lands middle. I kind of like playing the Crossbones middle next turn. Probably what I would do. No Crossbones middle. Double shards. Left is better at the best then. It's fine. Keep your secrets. Yeah, I mean, we could play the Silver Samurai, but it's kind of scary. Let's just play a single Silver Samurai, not a double. Play single Silver Samurai. Not a double Silver Samurai. I guess if we play double Silver Samurai, we can get rid of their Shang-Chi if they have it. I think double Silver Samurai is actually kind of cracked. Let's do it. Just rip it. Rip it and rip it. If they have Shang-Chi, we probably discard it anyway. There we go. That's the best thing there. Oh, very scary cards. Very scary cards. Very nice there. We can even Moon Girl our stature. We can finish things out with like Moon Girl, we can go like stature captain. Really cool, dude. Really, really cool play. Stature captain, stature crossbones. Stature captain, or stature crossbone. I feel like the vision's gonna move middle. Captain because of the vision. It's less risky. Stack everything here. Nice, huge. Do your little dance. That was a really cool way to use the deck. That double Silver Samurai is gross, bro. Getting rid of their Shang-Chi was so clutch. It's an interesting like kind of gambit there, right? Because obviously like you're pushing early to get yourself into a position where like it can get Shawn. But knowing that a Silky Smooth deck has a lot of high power cards. Like honestly, we hit the Silver Samurai. The second highest power card in their deck was Legion. Very interesting. Put Wong in the deck? Nah. Classic mistake. Classic mistake. As I'm getting better with the deck, though, I feel like it's going quite a bit stronger. Yeah, if you're playing Wong, Dakin, and Silver Samurai all in the same location, it's just pretty tough, right? There's just a lot of things. Yeah, I can't even play the Killmonger on curve. This deck really suffers if you miss any of your early draws. Okay, Dakin's wonderful. But Dakin, a Samurai, and a Sarah all on curve. Probably worth snapping. Even though we missed our 1 and 2 drops, I think this is still very strong. Opponent might have Leech. Sunspot makes me think Silver, She-Hulk, different things like that. That guy was watching your stream on Twitch for 6 hours? Who's that? Killmonger will hopefully do some work for us. We lose our shard, we get access to a low-cost stature, we get Sarah out. There's not too many great lines, though, that incorporates Killmonger. We're playing a long game. It's fine by me. Let's see what we ping out of their hand. This has to be a She-Hulk Infinite kind of thing. Okay. No Cosmo. They still do have access to armor, though. Is an important thing to note. We'll get our Sarah in play. Stature's gonna go back to full cost, huh? I don't feel great. Should have known Leech was a very strong possibility. Should have thought about that a little bit more. But it's okay. They haven't moon girled or anything. You can still beat them if all they have is She-Hulk, Infinite, and then another play. No access to knowing what they are. We just need to get as many stats out as humanly possible. We have to beat 9 power breakpoints in as many spots as we can. They're going to have +6 here. They're going to be at 14. Go here in case we get crossbones. I think that could be pretty relevant. I guess crossbones doesn't matter that much unless we fill. We'll figure it out on the fly. Figure it out on the fly. I think they're going to She-Hulk left. I think they'll She-Hulk left and this will win. That's my prediction. Very close game there. Always look at your breakpoints. Always look at your breakpoints. I think this is the deck that won SnapCon. I think this is the deck that won SnapCon. Very important to look there. Always think about where the She-Hulk's gonna land. Try and beat it. I think no matter where they played the She-Hulk, I guess She-Hulk right, they snuck, but I was so expecting them to try and go She-Hulk left. And that Crossbones top deck was super clutch. Super clutch Crossbones top deck. Very good game. Very good game. No, I didn't forget Astro Dam. I very often misplay around it. But even before I drew the Crossbones, I said I'd have to flood it. So I had it figured out. Now Nova. Hopefully get access to some of our 2 or 3 drops in the next 2 turns. Would be wonderful. Just play it out. No use really in holding on to it. Very happy that we played it out. Jesus Christ, dude. Rewind the turn and remove their location from the game? Like, just turn it into a 2-location game? That sounds terrible. I feel like so much about Snap is... discard. Good. I don't like just Crossbones right. Make Shang-Chi not nearly as viable, right? On the final turn. They have to Shang-Chi and play something pretty big. It's not super easy. Silver Samurai now. I think we just Captain Marvel, right? Gives us access to winning left. I think they're gonna have a really hard time winning right. They have to Shang-Chi and play a big card. I don't know what their plans are here. Taskmaster becomes very scary. Lose the Taskmaster. Zola's psychotic. I mean, they could go for Zola. I don't see any way they win right. I guess the problem with this is that if they just Sean right for no reason, like as a joke, The Killmonger does put their crossbones in Sean range. It's gonna be Galactus left. This does beat Galactus left, so it's a good play. That is something to be very scared about, and this does help us beat it. Susan's to Null left though, I think.
Higher, further, faster, baby.
No, it doesn't because of our girl. Higher, further, faster, baby. Beat most of what they could play there. Like I said, Sean Wright did beat us heads up, but that is a psycho thing to play. Taskmaster left also beat us, but you just kind of have to take those on the nose sometimes. There is merit to Crystal over Moongirl, yeah, 100%. It might just be right, but I like getting the Moongirl on the stature. It seems very strong. And there's situations where, especially if you get an early Sarah, you can Moongirl a Dakin Shard, which can be very good. I think in general though. Grilled cheese? That wasn't a grilled cheese. Look, did we win left? Or did we tie? No, no matter what, it wasn't a grilled cheese. Soulstone's a bit iffy here, but we can certainly get on around it. No big deal. Dude, drawing our early drops has been really bad, man. Drawing our early drops has been nearly impossible to. Oh my gosh, dude. Nah, that's not how it works, Braden. Grilled cheese is something specific. Winning one lane and tying 2 lanes. Okay, let's see what X Mansion giveth and what X Mansion taketh away. Oops. Sarah? Zabu? Who's not too shabby. Silver Samurai discards our Skillmonger, which I don't love. You go Moongirl into Silver Samurai? It's still discarding our Skillmonger. Our opponent probably wants the Skillmonger, right? Might as well just grip it and rip it now. Gives us better options too. Lets us draw another card. They might just Skillmonger for us. Let's see what we get here. Rally Stone, okay. Noted. Is there merit to Sarah instead? Sarah grants us Crossbones Marvel Stature, whereas Moongirl grants us Stature Crossbones. Who's better? Stature is always very strong. Extra energy. Double extra energy. Thank you. Seems good. I don't know what the hell they're gonna do. Doom, this beats a Doom. Beats just about everything. Maybe they find some crazy way to win, but it seems very strong. My Dakin. Ooh, not gonna be enough. And Moongirl on the Statures is actually, it's been performing a lot better than you'd expect. I feel like that's a lot of ways that we're able to win games, which is pretty cool. feel like it's too inconsistent energy gen, and they can play smooth out their plays, so it's a good card needed for the archetype. Talk about X23. Yeah, X23 is definitely very well balanced, I think. I think they did a good job. School starts in like 1 week. Yeah, it's tough. Okay though, school's fine. Cool to learn. Learning is a cool thing to do. Is that a dude running a double dino deck get a second dino from the hub? Yeah, that hurts, man. Those psycho random hub cards will always cause you some woes. There's not too much you can do about it, unfortunately. We have a very nice curve here. We'll make sure to give some knucks to our opponents. Maybe snap here on 2. Captain Marvel feels good. Helps us get into Death Domain, potentially helps us with Vault. Good things can come from it. Rip it on curve here. Raven on the Vault is an interesting choice by my opponent. Soap of Flow. We'll probably use that to play an early Sarah next turn. I think the best use we'll get out of it. We're really hoping for Moon Girl now, because we are running out of cards. X23 is probably the worst draw we could get. It's not shabby. We do play the Sarah over here though. And probably Silver Samurai left. I think we do this. I could play some 1-drops this turn too. Have the Silver Samurai hit the Calling Wing. Then we just play Stature top deck. Could be Moon Girl, Dakin. Many cool things. Captain Marvel 1-drop? So. Now on the lead left. However, the Vision can move. If the Vision moves, the Captain Marvel can jump. Worst draw. Their Captain Marvel got played first, so if my Captain Marvel jumps middle, their Captain Marvel can jump middle too. But that only works I have to play the X23 middle? I don't want. Do I want to move the Silk though? If the Silk gets a Craven buff, doesn't that hurt me? Doesn't it hurt me if the Silk gets a Craven buff? Because if they don't play any, if they don't move the Vision left and I move the Silk left, then the Craven buff allows their Captain Marvel to leave and keep it as a tie. They might move Vision left. I don't. Why? How are they going to win if they move Vision left? Maybe they will, because then their Captain Marvel is free to move middle. And the X23 can stop that, especially if the X23 lands middle. I don't know. It's very confusing. Now I think the X23 needs to land middle. And then the... No, because then the Silk goes back right.
Higher, further, faster, baby.
Oh, because then the fucking Captain Marvel just does the same thing. Hmm. I don't think it would have ever mattered with the Silk. I guess we wanted the Silk to go left then, right? The Silk landing right Oh, it doesn't matter. The silk will always land left because the vision goes left. That hurt my brain too, yeah. The pacing of it was tough. I don't think we're ever winning that. I don't think it was the best line. I think we never beat vision left there then. I don't think it ever works. I think the retreat was the best line. Probably. I think anything that I didn't account for them playing right because maybe I thought they were ahead. I don't know. That was weird. That was weird and I didn't like it. Let's hold the X-23 for potential calling wing lines. Pass doesn't feel great, but we'll do it anyway. You get early Sarah, which is nice. Early Sarah with this hand is very good.
Wind, aid my hand.
Left is best. I might go Sarah middle and hope for... This is one more turn. The Mirror Dimension works differently. It says one more turn. We don't have to worry about this nearly as much. We'll still go Sarah middle. If they go left, I think we need the Sarah left to be able to have a good chance. If it goes right, then we're just going to throw right, and that's fine. I don't think the Sarah left by itself works. Dracula. Silver Samurai will actually help them, which is interesting. Interesting line to think about. Like Crossbones Dakin. I like it the other way. I like it the other way. Whatever card they play middle could go. Oh, I would have killed the shard. Needed to kill the shard. Man, Crossbones Right was a better play. Would have been at 19. They get to 15. Even with MODOK is the most possible triggers for them. They would only tie right. Good retreat here, though. Should have switched these. That's tough.
Escaped.
Yeah, both Killmonger and Silver Surfer give us access to it, which would have been very nice. And we would have killed the Nova, or we would have killed off the, Did they retreat there? They might have retreated there, actually, interestingly. I think there's actually plenty of reasons for them to retreat there. If X-23 bounced left, you think you won last game by 1. I don't think the 2 was enough to win left with the vision move. You might have looked at it before the vision move calculated. That happens sometimes. Yeah, Marvel gave us some outs. I think any card that was at the bottom of our deck actually gave us outs except for the Nova that we drew. I feel like that's been a bit of a theme tonight. Okay, Dakin and a Samurai is okay. Especially with Stature in hand. Remember, they probably have Legion. Craven very often means Legion. Incredibly rude of my opponent. Can't believe you've done this. Still Samurai. Oh, Sean. Good news. Sean's a bit of a non-factor, though. That is a bit of a non-factor. I really want to be able to land a crossbones, right? I would really, really like to. Maybe it's best that we try and kill the kitty. Might just be best that we try and kill the kitty. Trying to kill the kitty might be our best play. I can also see Legion right, moving the vision left. You guys want to make the most psycho read of our lives? One's gonna move the vision left and play Legion right. He's a genius. God damn it, am I smart? Oh my gosh, what a read, bro. What a freaking read, dude. Oh man, that one felt good. Holy, get casserole, baby. Wow. I have been hit with that Legion too many times, man. I knew what you were gonna do, dude. I saw the damn future, bro. Holy dude. Our opponent was not happy about that one, I don't think. I do not think the opponent was happy about that one. Whoa. Oh man, dude. That's simply what I would have done if I was the opponent, you know? It's just such a it's such a hard thing to play around. Oh, baby. Woo. I don't know if we're going to top that one, but we will play a little bit more tonight, chat. We're probably going to get close to the end. Probably go until like 1:30. I'll call it a little bit so that we can stay on our nice sleep schedule that we've been doing. Yeah, damn cheater bots. Thinks it's going wrong with it as a freaking cheater bot, man. You would have thrown your phone? I don't know, man. It was someone that made that play. I think that this is an important thing to I think it's an important thing to think about, right? I think that in that situation, if you think you would have thrown your phone, just remember you could be like, wow, my opponent made a really cool play. That was super awesome to them. I'm really impressed by my opponent. You can choose to just say that. I think it feels better personally. Say, you know what, my opponent made a wonderful read there. That was really, really cool of them. I hope to do something similar someday. You know what I mean? Okay, High E Thanos. Interesting choice. Probably thinks it was a fluke. I mean, I think if you see someone do that to you, you can't sit there and be like, oh, that was a fluke. You gotta sit there and be like, wow, they knew exactly what I was gonna do and they destroyed me. Our choice has to be, is our opponent gonna fill this turn? I don't think they can. I think we do this. We still want to get access to our Sarah. I guess maybe this kind of sucks because we're losing our Killmonger. Maybe, or maybe we're not losing our Killmonger. I guess we can lose any of our cards, right? Okay, well, we are losing our Killmonger. We didn't necessarily have to, though. So that is what happened. Our opponent might have Killmonger too, though, you know? We might be fighting for White Hot Room for no reason, though. Like, there may not be really any reason to do it. May I play with the leader? Avatar is iconic. Yeah, that's good stuff, man. That was some good stuff right there. Okay, let's Let's make some psycho plays here. The problem is we're just running out of space, man. Simply running out of space here. We're gonna beat that Hulk, which is sick. We are going to beat that Hulk, which is very important. Crossbones worst draw here? I guess they're all bad. I'm gonna be honest. Nothing's a good draw. I just don't know how we win right. We should probably be retreating. Probably be retreating. You can almost certainly beat 11, right? But we're gonna try. Yeah, losing that Killmonger earlier is pretty bad. Oh, they moved the Abomination. Is that gonna get him over the top? It's not gonna get him over the top, I don't think. Wait, dude, they threw. Wait, unless the Hulk. Oh, the Hulk's gonna be scary. Oh, the Hulk's not gonna be enough. The Hulk only gets him to 29. Oh my gosh. Oh baby, they moved the biggest card. Yeah, dude, they had to count that. I guess they didn't know what was coming left. Dude, what a play. Dude, I should have gotten crushed there. They used every resource they had and it just wasn't enough, man. Yo, it's another missing entry variant. I didn't know this one existed. What? Why Groot's Chiropractor? Dude, I just like open up the thing for choosing a title and I just pick one immediately. If I'm being honest with you, I don't really care about titles or card backs. That's why I very often don't have card backs. Back-to-back bangers, dude. Yeah, this is a time gated one. Yeah, they just didn't have a better card to play. Right. It's tough. Even throwing the 9 power over there was not going to work, dude. That Moon Girl came in so clutch that game. Double Silver Samurai Moon Girl play. Mind Stone on 1. Opponent doesn't have fun. I think Silver Samurai will find a home. It might take a while, but I do very confidently think that Silver Samurai will find a home. Silver Samurai is tough. There are not too many bangers. There was a couple of bangers very recently. Remember when people thought I was paying second dinner for bots? I do remember that. No, Black Cat! Black Cat! No, my people need me! Bum, 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 bum.
Oh, snap.
Double Dakin is incredibly good. Might even be aiming to try and Moon Girl this Captain Marvel? But I don't think Moon Girl and Captain Marvel is that good, right? Moon Girl and Captain Marvel's in general just kind of bad. Is there a world where I want a Zabu instead? Does that world exist? We Zabu and Sarah, everything costs 2. We could play all these cards. What if we Silver Samurai and Commerce? I will do that eventually. But I want to do it on the final turn because otherwise they can Shawn my deck and I don't want that to happen. Cosmo is what gets me, but we'll take an Elda Cosmo. Make him have it. What the? What? Oh, they're gonna Claw slot. Okay, they are going to Klon slot. Can I get enough power to be Klon slot? Get to 15? I can't beat 15 left, dude. Son of a bit. Wait, I can't beat 15 left? I don't think there's any way that I beat it. I can't beat the claw left. I can't beat it. Samurai now? Maybe if I Samurai now, I get the claw. That's actually a really good point. Psycho Samurai now to try and poke the claw. That actually might be my only win con. That's actually a really, really good point. If that's a claw, yeah. There's no card in my deck. I mean, they might leave. Right? I just can't beat 15. Maybe just wait. Hope that the opponent leaves. Is there a good Wong Mystique Silver Samurai deck? I don't know, man. The card came out 3 hours ago. No way they leave? I mean, I would leave if I was them. How are they going to win right? Literally can only get to 14, man. Yeah, oh, what's up, Chaos Bro? I did not see you earlier. I'm still getting used to working with the I'm still getting used to working with full screen, the full screen thing. So like all my chat is all grayed out except for members. They might retreat. No. They might have Blue Marvel there too. I guess Blue Marvel is how they say I never lose, which is totally fair. And they probably almost certainly have it in the deck, right? So Blue Marvel is what gets us. I think adding 12 left could be tough. Yeah, potentially. Oh wait, if you guys like Marvel Snap, Chaos Pro is really cool. I hung out with him a bunch this weekend. It makes really cool content. A lot of shorts focused stuff. But also some long form stuff. Shot the shit a bunch. He's a really cool dude. Check him out. Hey, yo, what's up, Partridge? Do you have my Partridge? You better have my Spectrum, man. Yo, super good meeting you as well, Giovanni. Giovanni, what's your name? I was not told anyone's name was Giovanni, but you probably told me your what do you call it? You probably told me your Twitch name or YouTube name. How's cards so far? Just Moon Knight without RNG. It's interesting. I'm trying to make it work with this deck. I don't know if it's gonna work as well as I want to with this deck. They told me I didn't vote for you and wouldn't give me the Spectrum. That means that you didn't vote for me, usually. Think you told your Twitch name? Well, what is it? Can't just say that. Not finish the question, man. I lose access to Killmonger, which I don't love. I do this. I think we just Captain Marvel here. Hope that maybe we get like an X-23, Nova, both pretty good to play with Silver Samurai next turn. We got a lot of time, so. Yeah, I had a ton of fun hanging with you. You too, Casper, man. You're a cool guy. After you got the Spectrum, you grew 4 inches. Yo, Pog. Thank you for the crystal, by the way. I wonder what my opponent's playing. Maybe like a really greedy Surfer deck or something. Or just rip like Nova Killmonger here? Just have it hit the Nova. It's like fine. It's not a huge deal. Getting our stature active is what's most important. Plus we can just play Novas and I don't know, man, playing Novas into here is really nice actually. I keep second guessing myself. Just playing. Stop being weird. Stop being weird, dude. What the hell? I was not expecting Hela, so I'm happy that that whole thing just happened. Silver Samurai for the win, by the way. They had a lot of big cards in their hand too, because Hela was the lowest power card in their hand. So if Hela's the lowest power card in their hand, they might have been screwed because they didn't have MODOK. No, MODOK is higher power. Let's go. Let's go, Silver Samurai. Van, deck very close to the Moon Girl touch is very smart. Dude, we've been putting it back and forth. It was a suggestion from chat. I had Enchantress in the spot. The Moon Girl's been surprising though. It's gotten us like double Nova. That's been really good in a game. It's gotten us double stature a bunch, which has been really clutch. It's really hard to make it work on curve with the shard, but I did kind of steal your idea of like the Colleen Wing, Killmonger, X-23 stuff in this deck to try and get early Sarah for even faster plays. I think I hold the X-23 in hand because I have a lot of good things I can do as a Sarah. But I kind of took this idea from you, this early Sarah stuff with the X-23. It's very interesting. It seems to be working pretty well. I mean, if we get Silver Samurai or if we top deck Colleen Wing here, we get access to it. The Silver Samurai here does give us access to our early X-23. We can potentially give it to our opponent, but it's fine. Gets us early Sarah. Pretty much just giving us full access to our whole deck. Plus, when you get this early Sarah stuff and you're like discarding your hand, it makes the Moon Girl way stronger. Jim, got the infinite using Rude Ramp. Pog, man. I'm glad that you enjoyed the deck. I'm happy that you made it. Okay, no Luke Cage is quite nice. I'm guessing this is some kind of hazmat style deck. I'm wondering if I just slam the Sarah left. In the world, I want to slam the Sarah left. I don't like them. It's being annoying over here, but we'll wait one turn. Ghost Rider? They just had Ghost Rider in their deck as a joke? Pretty funny. Okay, turn 5 here. This is the turn that they would Hobgoblin if they had it. Yeah, we have a lot of cool stuff going with the deck. I'm quite happy about it, I'm being honest with you. It's been pretty fun to find these lines. Is Captain Marvel deck in here, I think, right? With the Fear of God in him. Dakin's really good now to get the Killmonger up, potentially. Captain Marvel not on Nidavellir for Sean reasons. Already snapped up. I think this is good. They're pushing left. Let's see what they did to us. Silver Samurai. Got my shard. Thank you. Got your Spider-Woman. That did not look good. Can't recommend that. The Nova's so clutch, dude. World's clutch is Nova. They even took priority, which is really nice for us. I think we just play everything right. Clutchest Nova of all time, man. What does a Ghost Rider grant them? What do they have? Yo, that's actually a really cool combo. This Nova is going to get us over the top. The Odin Ghost Rider is wild, dude. They got some really cool stuff. They got some really cool stuff from the opponent here. But the Nova is going to get us over the top for sure. Very clutch Nova top deck. Almost gives us the nice little juicy casserole. This is a cover of Sunflower. Yeah, it kind of slaps, right? Spider-Man ability change was the best card ability change in history of Snap. Yeah, I mean I like the Zabu change more because Zabu went from a broken card to a very strong card, and I think that's my favorite. Even Abzan could be cool in this deck. Abzan could give multiple Dakin triggers, additional moon. There's just not too many things that Abzan copies, right? More Silver Samurai is cool. More Killmonger is cool. More Colleen Wing. I usually only need one trigger of it. You could think about adding Abzan to the deck. You just have to adjust some things. This deck has some like really cool ideas to it. I just think it's missing kind of like the final touch. Shuri, I don't like Shuri is just not that good, right? Like I don't think Shuri is all that good in this deck. I would have a hard time figuring out exactly the best use for her personally. Would old Zabu have been so bad without Spidey? Yes. Old Zabu was broken as hell, dude. Old Zabu was insanely broken. It doesn't matter. The old Zabu is crazy. Double cost reduction on 4 drops is nuts. Did you say 14 power discrepancy was almost a castle? Yeah, but it was on Nidavellir. Yeah, old Zabu was just you draw, you snap. It was way broken. Shuri Stature, Shuri Dakin. Like Shuri Dakin is like okay. Like we need like to have like 3 cards that all work together. I don't mind Shuri in the deck. The problem with Shuri, right, is that in a Sarah deck, it's really hard to run Shuri in a Sarah deck because Shuri's usually best on curve. And on curve you want to play Shuri into Sarah. Even though like you can say you could pull Zabu. It's still not something that's going to be consistent. So I personally would not run Shuri in this deck. It'd be like okay though. Zabu Rogan 4/10 drops, dude. That shit is crazy. Sure, I'm sure too, dude. Forge Dakin is almost Shuri Dakin. Yeah, I'd be more inclined to put Forge in the deck than Shuri to lower the curve. Like pull one of our 4 drops off. Like Moongrove for Forge actually could be really strong. We've been I really like this. I really like this. Dakin and a Captain Marvel right, all on curve. We're not going to get our stature, but I think that's okay. I think we're going to snap. Stacken's going to be giant at the end of the game. Was that Kitty Pride? Oh, it's the wedding one. I have that one. What about the old Shuri? Old Shuri was really not good. The fact that you could hide old Shuri behind Cosmo and Red Skull was, or Cosmo and Armor was just, it was just fundamentally like not a fun part of the game. I don't think anyone enjoyed it. It does suck not getting the Silver Samurai out, but I think that playing the Captain Marvel is just too strong. Okay. They have Ghost Rider in the deck. There's no world where they don't have Ghost Rider in the deck. Do we try and fudge their Ghost Rider? Oh, it's Zombies Go Nom Nom, by the way. He's a cool streamer. If you guys don't know, I didn't even realize I was facing him. Super cool Twitch streamer. I'm very scared of a Ghost Rider coming down here. I kind of like the Silver Samurai to bunk their Ghost Rider. I guess, wait, the Silver Samurai is not as good at the stature anymore, though. Let's do it. Let's try and fudge their Ghost Rider. I think they're going to try and Ghost Rider here. And we're going to try and fudge it. It did not put anything in their Ghost Rider pool, so that is very sad. I was really hoping to put that in their Ghost Rider pool. I thought that was a really cool idea. I did make a really good call as to what they were going to do. Do we have something that could beat Sean Wright? Beat Sean Wright pretty handedly. How do we win another lane if we do that? Big question. No, 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 no. This card in the X23 can be pretty good. I feel like zombies would run Tron on their deck. Almost certainly a Zabu deck with Ghost Rider and stuff. I think the Sean goes right. And we just hope that whatever power they have, maybe the X23 can jump left too. Oh, we might have lost. The X23 goes left, we might have a chance, but I think very often we lose here. Yeah, GG's.
Higher, further, faster.
Wait, never mind. Forgot I had the forgot I had the Captain Marvel. Let's go. That's a good card right there, dude. That's a damn good card. I should run that in more of my decks. Captain Marvel's a really nice addition to this deck. So what do you guys think of this deck overall? I think as I got better playing it, it got better. I don't know if this is the strongest thing that you can do with Silver Samurai, but it seemed like it's a very fun deck to pilot. We faced, I think, 1 or 0 bots today. I'm pretty certain. Pretty certain we faced 1 or 0 bots. Honestly, like, Crossbones is a pretty easy cut with the deck. Crossbones is a pretty darn easy cut with the deck. Moon Girl is obviously a pretty easy cut. You could maybe find just some, like, stronger 4-drop stuff to utilize outside of that. I'm not sure what I would really change, though. I kind of like how the deck operates as is. Like, maybe there's a world where you try and go Chavez, and you try and really push for this early Sarah thing. There's a world. Maybe you cut like, Crossbones, Moon Girl. You go like Forge Sarah, Forge, you can't cut 2 4s and keep the Zabu thing, I think. I don't think you can go Chavez if you do that, actually, but you can go like, maybe like Sean. Sean Forge is just better. This could just be a better play. Final turns, you could do like Forge, Dakin, Colleen Wing. Do some pretty crazy stuff. I don't think Jeff's the play. I like Forge better than Jeff, I think, in this deck by quite a bit. I don't think Iron Lad's the play. Goose is really bad, I think. With a lot of 4-drops. If we're not getting Zabu, Goose just wrecks us. I like the 4. I mean, someone suggested this Forge. I think that was a really good suggestion. But I like to run with some of like the off-meta stuff. Like the Crossbone stuff was fun. The Moon Girl, honestly, like I kind of a little hesitant to cut the Moon Girl stuff. Like maybe I would just cut Crossbones for Forge and keep the Moon Girl stuff, because the Moon Girl stuff gets a lot better when you can play fully on curve. Like if you play like Nova or X23, then Zabu, Colleen Wing, or Forge, Dakin, then you can Moon Girl the Dakin shard, which is really important. I actually a little bit hesitant to cut the Moon Girl stuff, but Crossbones for Forge would make a lot of sense and probably just better. But I like messing around with Crossbones. He's a very, very, very fun card to mess around with. Yeah, if you've never messed around with Crossbones, no Chavez in my opinion. Chavez is like interesting because it helps you with early stuff a lot, but you'd have to cut something smaller. You'd have to cut the, I don't know what you could cut. I don't know what you could cut. It's like to run the Chavez, you could cut just Crossbones for Chavez, maybe. And just really push into the early Sarah stuff. It's cool though. Yeah, Sean for Crossbones. Forge only for Dakin. Forge is also just a 2-4, right? Like a 2-4 is pretty good. Forge Captain Marvel's very strong. Like Forge, at the end of the day, what you have to remember with Forge is that it's just a absolutely premium 2-drop now. Like Forge is just, even in a deck that doesn't run Brood and have like the very impressive things behind it, just really good. Maybe you could kind of like smooth. The problem is you can't add too many things with like less than 2 power. That's why the whole Darkhawk package is gone. So I was thinking maybe you could try and find some kind of cool like Forge Brood package to. You could do like Forge Brood Absman in here, just like sneak like the best curve and snap into the deck. Maybe cut like Moon Girl, Crossbones. I don't know, something. X23 maybe. And then try and make Forge Absman Brood work. It's interesting. Yeah, the four, like, I feel like people always just think about Forge as like, oh, it combos with Brood and Sinister, and it's really good at that. But Forge is just one of the best 2-drops you can put in any deck now. It's a very, very powerful card. So overall stats from the deck, chat, 24 and 22. And I think if you cut it for bots, you're probably right around 50-50. So really interesting off-meta deck with Crossbones and X23 and trying to do this early Sarah stuff. Playing in some decently sweaty infinite ranks. Right around 50-50. Can't be too bad. Can't be too bad. I'm really happy with how this deck ended up. It's very, very fun. It's a very, very fun deck to play at the end of the day. No matter of how like perfect it is or how good the win rate is, how good the cube rate is. Cube rate was about even, yeah. I also, like, I think the cube rate would be a lot higher if I would have just retreated in some of those 8 cubers that I just nuked. Yo, your friend played the 55 Galactus deck out of the first game. That's awesome, man. It's so much fun. Anyway, chat, I think we are going to call for the night. I had a ton of fun. This is a very nice stream. Yesterday was my stream back, but this one feels like actually like a good one. My YouTube video went to the freaking moon today, which is cool. I'm going to make YouTube shorts tomorrow, chat. That is my goal for tomorrow. I have a whole folder of YouTube shorts. I'm going to sit down and I'm going to grind and I'm going to make YouTube shorts. Because I haven't made a YouTube short in about a month and I'm pretty disappointed about that. So I'm just going to put my head down and make a bunch of shorts and try and get back on the shorts train. I'm also going to try back on the VOD channel. I think the VOD channel hasn't been touched in 2 weeks. So after the SnapCon trip, and this weekend's going to be a little bit shot too, but I really want to put a focus on being incredibly consistent with videos, shorts, and the VOD channel. I really want to make a big shift to push all 3 of those. Click on KS Pro's name in chat. Super cool YouTube streamer. Well, YouTube. Do you do YouTube streams? I don't know if you're doing. I think you said you're doing the dual streaming thing still. Go check him out. He's a cool dude. Met him at SnapCon. Makes cool content. Does cool stuff. All good things. Sorry, I was covering everything and doing just a terrible job of talking about the deck, as one does at the end of the stream. But if you're looking for someone to check out on Twitch, the person we just played, Zombies might be streaming. Let me check.
Apparently, it's also.
D-Money and Lamey series are also streaming. But if you're gonna go to someone, they check out Zombies. You just we were just able to take them out. So if you're looking for somewhere to go after the stream, Zombies Going Down was cool. You can click the link in chat. Tell them I said what up, and tell them I said GG's. But I'm gonna go back to the editing floor. Tomorrow. I'll be on Twitch 9 to 12, YouTube 12 to 2. I don't know what we're gonna do. Maybe on YouTube we'll go for an Infinity ticket or an Infinity avatar. Don't quote me on that though. Don't quote me on that though. Would you guys want to see Infinity Gauntlet runs tomorrow? Because you guys are probably going to be the ones who are going to be here tomorrow. People who are here at the end of the stream today. Yes. Okay, we'll just say that. We'll take a couple shots at a Infinite Conquest tomorrow. I don't know what we'll play though. Maybe we'll play that Zongoing deck with armor. I think that Zongoing deck that we played earlier on Twitch with armor would be pretty damn good. So we'll plan on doing that. We're gonna. I do have one infinite ticket, but we'll buy more if we need. Take a couple shots of that tomorrow. Go check out Zombies Go Nom Nom. Here's the link again if you want something to do after the stream. But I'm gonna end. Goodbye now. Like the stream if you made it right now. Like the stream on your way out. Like the stream on your way out, please. And if you're watching on YouTube, like the stream. Goodbye. I appreciate you. Goodbye. I have to wave around the stream schedule. Goodbye. Goodbye now.